Okay, so everyone, welcome to Shooting the Shit episode 109. 109. So, well, since there's no games coming out and stuff, I've got nothing to talk about. So
okay, well,
it will be all about this Trump thing.
Well, if you look at the side chat, there's a guy that's live
riots.
streaming and showing all the riots right now. So it's the only one I can find.
So
she's also
Thank you, Canada,
saying
for
the
sub.
same
Appreciate it,
stupid
dude. Thank
things,
you, guys.
racism. So
Racism.
it's very strange to see that what's happening here now with Trump is
It's
very
like 2
similar to
minutes
what we
behind,
have in
guys.
France.
It's almost live.
okay, so
So I don't get the audio of the.
Yeah, there's a 2-minute delay.
And so you think that what's happening
Do
here
you guys
is similar to
leave
what's happening in France?
Yeah,
There's some elections coming up.
Yeah, in
hang on.
2017, exactly. So
I'm just having
let's
out.
see, what's happening. I think she's not gonna win, but it's it's a shock because we have the Brexit in the UK. We have Trump now. Putin is very strong. I think he is like now
What
kind of
videos
leader
you
of
getting
the
this from?
guys.
world.
The unstoppable
So,
team.
yeah, it's pretty scary. Everything can happen now.
I
in
know.
2017. Hopefully, he's not gonna win.
Ray.
I've heard from
Racism.
other French. I have
Riot and
friends
live
in
streams
France
anti-Trump
who
protests.
don't believe that Marine Le
I
Pen
know.
Yeah.
could
I
ever.
don't know. I'm
What do you
trying
guys
to
think
find
about the
where
French?
she's getting it
And
from.
their opinion on the situation.
We
This is not live. It is live.
Believe that
It's
she-
1 minute behind, guys. 1 minute. 2 minutes. Very close to live. Everything that I showed today is either.
I know. I can't find it.
It's
We don't have
virtually
any,
live.
we don't have any
That's
visual.
I know,
Let's go
because I'm trying to. No, I'm just trying to find it. I'm trying to find it without commentary, and he's got it on his. He's on his streaming another channel, and I'm trying to look for that
one.
channel.
Hang on. How about some periscopes?
Yeah, they might do it. So yeah, they're rioting and stuff. Right, so also trying to figure out this other thing. So I can shut that right.
There's some people streaming the parade. It's supposed to be protesters, and you're showing the parade, you assholes.
Well, maybe you could do the parade,
I got
and
one
there's
for you.
maybe assholes in the parade. Okay, cool. Hang on, I just need to get something up.
Okay, this should work. Check out that one. That one's live right now.
That one. There we go. We can have that. Right.
Not too much drama this second at this one, but I'm looking around.
People are freaking idiots.
Well, we can have it.
Eric Towns are important. You have to make sure the title.
But if you check the side in the
what's
periscope,
going on.
you can find
I'm trying to get a freaking
whatever's
live
live.
stream out when it's actually going
Yeah.
on. I can't sit there typing.
Periscope's the best spot to find it.
I'm not talking about.
Say that's. I think Bernie Sanders was pressing him, and he said, "My view on climate change."
Right.
Where are we headed with this guy heading the
that's
EPA?
like somebody saying gravity doesn't matter, or science itself doesn't matter. That's insane. And unfortunately,
Wait.
we have a coterie of
I
clicked something, I've lost everything.
All of these Trump positions are unacceptable.
What? But
and
how?
they represent
I
a
know.
shift towards fossil fuel dominance at every level of our society, right? Rex Tillerson for Secretary of State.
We already use fossil fuels, you fucking
I
I know,
are.
but this guy's one of those
So,
nature freaks.
The old
you know.
adage, the United States
Well,
is
then he
an
doesn't know
oil
what he's
company
talking
with
about.
an
He's
army
fucking
would
retarded.
now be absolutely 100% uncontrovertible and true. That is a deal. There was a deal between Rex Tillerson
There you go.
and Vladimir Putin, Exxon, and Russia to drill the Arctic. Obama blocked it. So now that deal is being nominated.
See
to be
if I can
Secretary
get
of
it
State.
better.
This is absolutely outrageous. So, but the bottom
There
line
we
is, look,
go.
the Obama
Yeah, I've got
administration
the desktop on it.
and Hillary Clinton's plan were climate deniers because they were pro-fracking. To be pro-fracking is to be a climate denier. To say that we need
What?
frack gas as our next wave of energy completely discounts the science and the facts that said that frack gas is the worst fuel that we can develop in terms of climate change. So Gina McCarthy at the EPA before this.
I can't debate that because I don't know about frack gas.
It's quite bad, but I mean, if it's the only way you can get fucking resources to fucking fuel your car and shit, then I mean, the only other way is to find out to get better batteries for storage, or because like the Tesla cars are good, but the problem is people don't want to just drive like 100 miles and then spend 8 hours charging your fucking car up, right? People want to drive,
that's true.
go to a thing, fill up nice and fast, and go away again, right? So unless you get batteries that are going to be able to go either charge a lot faster or go a lot further, I don't think battery is the way to go. Hydrogen might be the other way to do it, because then you just...
Yeah, battery's okay, but it's that charging time that's just way too long.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
You can just go through them and find out what's happening. Okay.
Oh yeah.
And I'm pulling the letter U all
This photo book right now. I've never used
I don't know what that was, but
it works. I'm just looking for stuff.
If you search for protests or you search for Trump, you'll probably find lots of them. I know you're trying to see something violent actually happening, but I don't think they're actually doing it this second. I don't think they're being
No, but what I was going to do is show the other ones.
Yeah.
Here's one from like 5 hours ago.
Yeah, when all the good shit was happening.
Right. I think it was. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I've got stuff. Pretty sure. Pretty sure the lovely
They arrested 95.
Narwhal has got me videos and things, so we could do them. Let's see.
They arrested 95.
I spent hours and hours getting this stuff together. So
yeah,
they arrested 95 people at that protest. By the way,
how many?
95.
Is that all?
That's all that got arrested.
I thought it was Yeah. So far, I thought it was like 90 to 100.
No, I thought you said there was only 95 people at the protest. It's like, is that all?
No, the officers didn't put up with it anymore. They shot the tear gas and like because they got the parade happening at the same time, so they can't like have people doing that shit.
Yeah.
They're trying to block the parade. This is absolutely petty, childish, and just complete retardation.
Yeah, considering most of the people on the parade have nothing to do with Trump. You know what I mean?
Did you expect anything less? Did anyone expect anything less?
No.
No, oh no, this is what I expected.
Right, I share this. This should work, right? You should be seeing this now. The Twitters.
Yep. Yeah, this is them breaking the windows.
Right.
Yes, this is. I believe I gave you this. This is where they broke the windows and stuff. They're starting to get crazy.
Oh damn it!
What are you doing?
It's when you click, Twitter fucks shit up. This one.
Oh my god. I asked her to come and stream.
These are the ones that I'm talking about, right? Look, they're all wearing black. I think they're part of a different group.
Well, they're
and
probably
they're using it as an excuse just to smash shit up.
No, they're probably all paid by Soros.
That could.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Soros probably busting people. Don't get me wrong. Another thing that they did, and I don't know if I gave you the thing for this, but this was actually before. This was like yesterday thing that happened, and I'm not sure if I gave you the thing on it. But they actually broke inside. This is why you people doing the protest like take it too far and start committing criminal acts. Okay, it's not just like these people specifically, but yesterday they like broke into the Trump Tower. They broke in. That's breaking and entering. That is a crime.
Yep.
And it was protesters, and they had their faces. They weren't wearing all black, kind of thing.
I don't know where I seen that other one where it was. Did I favourite it? I don't know if
I know.
because sometimes I favourite it on. I like it on Twitter with the wee heart symbol, so I can find it later. And sometimes I forget it. I'm pretty sure I did though, but I'm not sure if I've got it. I need to find it.
Liberal Lunacy was saying that her laptop got broken or whatever, and someone just tweeted, "Thanks, Obama," and just Obama kicking in the door or whatever.
Let's see if I did favourite it. I will look.
I got the live thing here on Twitter if you want to watch, but
Yep. If it's a thing.
Yeah, this one's showing the protest where the fires were and everything.
No, I haven't favorited it, so.
It's on the parade route right now, unfortunately, so it's hard to tell. No, you can see the protester area, and then where I'll put it in the side thing on Twitter, but on the side there, Twitter Live or whatever. It's mostly the parade, but you can still see the protester behind the parade. That's what it's focused on. But they're not doing shit right now.
Yep. I like this one. That's quite funny.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, where they said it was terrifying.
So, Larry Penny says on Twitter, "This is terrifying speech. The biggest cheer of all came when Trump promised to wipe out Islamic terrorism." Like,
why is that a bad thing?
Exactly. I don't understand. Surely.
He's not saying wipe out all Muslims. No, he said Muslim terrorism.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say take. People thought
I like that. Like, what's he gonna do next? Enforce the law against criminals? Like, oh my god, you people are so bad.
I bet people thought that he was gonna literally turn to those policemen behind him, the servicemen, and be like, "Okay, get all the gays right now. Get them up and put them on the Trump train. We're gonna send them."
That would have been gold. That would have been gold. I would just like if he just went, right, fuckers. See all the buses out there? Just up there, right?
Yeah.
All you gay cunts are getting rounded up and put on the buses.
The Trump train. Get on the Trump train.
You can't have trains in the middle of DC, right? So
we're just gonna
you
give you
need
guys
buses.
a little shower,
Yeah, no, that's what you should have said. You should have just said, right, you're all getting on the buses, right, and they're going to take you at a nice train, and the train's going to take you to paradise. It's going to be brilliant. That's how to do it.
Apparently there was this. Okay, so there was a Hall of Fame band that wanted $1 million to perform at the inauguration, so they fell out of negotiation with them. Which band was it, do you think? I am guessing Kiss, but
I don't know who the Hall of Fame bands, so I can tell you.
I'm still guessing Kiss.
Wait,
but...
let's let the viewers here watch this protester scream in agony as Trump won. I promise it will be the most beautiful thing we've seen all day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yep. No.
An honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
It's music to my ears.
What did she think was going to happen?
I gotta go to Rosie on Twitter right now and see what she's saying. Because Rosie was pissed off about this whole thing. I bet she's freaking out right now.
Like, what the fuck? Like, how could a presidency get you so upset? Like,
because they think that they really think that he's like going to be this fascist dictator. They really think this. They think he's going to deport all the minorities. Never mind. I've seen people saying that he's going to deport minorities. They just completely ignore the immigrant part. Minorities, they think he's going to like go after the gay community. They think that they're all going to like, round it up and like put into like friggin' ovens like the Jews were. I swear to you.
Oh my God! Everybody, Rosie O'Donnell got off her fat ass and walked for 20 blocks at this protest.
Holy shit! We need pictures of that.
It says Rosie's thing 16 hours ago says walk 20 blocks to Trump protest. Michael Moore, Cher, Alec Baldwin, Marissa Tomei, Joey Pants, Jillian Moore, the mayor, De Niro Perez.
She had, honestly, you could take her shouting no. I've just thought of this, right?
And also, Rosie
And it would
O'Donnell
have
has
been-
shared a video of her kid. I can't tell if it's a girl or a boy, but they're wearing pink pajamas with short hair, playing with Barbies. I can't tell if it's a boy or not.
One way to find out.
Yeah.
This thing, this scream, right, is someone, I might even do it. Someone needs to take the audio from that and put it on Star Wars Episode 3 for the
Wilhelm scream?
From that awful, stupid, retarded scream that happens, the Darth Vader scream.
No.
Yeah, that one, that was awful acting. That one would be a lot better. Yeah. That one would be 10 times. It would make, if just, dump that one on it. Just take that Darth Vader no thing and just put that audio on it instead. Because that bit, I cringed. I was in the movie theater when I seen that one and I cringed. It was so awful. Like, it didn't feel right. It felt acted. Do you know what I mean? It felt amateur. It didn't feel right, and it just made you cringe. But she does a good job of it. There's feeling behind this one.
I love the tears first beforehand, though. You know what you should do at the beginning? You should put Cartman in there licking her face and then being like, ugh.
Yeah.
How well, so delicious.
I'm not that good at editing.
I can do it.
I have no clue what I'm doing with editing software. I know how to cut and stuff, but that's about it. I know what I'm doing with audio because I've been doing that for a while, but the video editing, I've not done it much.
Yeah, I got it. I got this handled, don't
worry. So there was one. There was one of Trump singing. Did you see that one?
Well, that's why someone started the hashtag Sing for Trump, and a couple of people did it. It's pretty funny.
No, there was what was it? Three steps down or something. I don't know. I recognise the song. I think it's from a movie or some shit. 3 Doors Down. That's who the band was, I think.
Yeah, because they're performing at the inauguration.
Yeah, and when they came on, the video that I seen panned to Trump, and Trump was singing along. So he's enjoying himself. Like, so
he knows them. That's why he invited them, because he knows their songs. Right? He's probably like, they're still relevant, right? And Mike Pence is like, oh yeah, sir, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't even know who they are, but I recognise their songs, so that really doesn't mean anything because I'm not that up to date on this. Anyway,
I'll be editing this better with more different stuff for a video. Make a longer video. I'll have to make a bunch of memes of it, right?
If I was president, I would be just inviting all my favourite bands. Fuck people. And none of them would know who the fuck they are. I just like songs. And because I can, because I'm president. Like, look, it's my party and I'll choose the bands. Fucking cunts. Do you know what I mean? Who cares? Who cares who the bands are? Like, if the president likes it, then that's his thing. Doesn't have to get popular once to get people to turn up. Like, he's a president, doesn't need people to turn up. He can pay them to turn up if he wanted people to turn up.
Turn-ups are good.
They're not. They're awful. Right. What else am I looking for? We have this one as well. We'll do this. We've done that one. What's this? The Guardian. Okay, we'll do this Guardian article thing.
Okay, bring it up.
Right. It is up, isn't it? No. Maybe. It is. Do you want me to give it to the thing as well?
Yeah.
You want to just share it here? Okay.
That's what I mean. I'll put it in here, right? That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ari, do you just like kind of scroll down?
Oh, right. So, The Guardian. Oh, for fuck's sake! It's good that they've got opinion up here because that's pretty much what it is. So Trump's here. We have 4 years to write a better story. Molly Crababel. Crababel? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, that'd be it. It's time to stop playing nice with those who want to destroy us to win. Politicians must offer more radical dreams. What?
Oh, darn it.
What?
Okay, there you go.
What does it?
I can read like Trump's here. We have 4 years to write a better story. Molly Crabapple.
That's it.
That's a terrible last name.
That's like the teacher's name on The Simpsons.
There's fucking teachers named that. I recognize that's a teacher's name.
That is a teacher's name. That is a teacher name.
On The Simpsons.
But anyways, Trump is now our president, and no savior. They're like, Jesus, no savior will stand between America and its mess. Best case scenario, the most powerful man in the world is a New York, I don't even know that word, Berlusconi.
Berlusconi. I recognize it.
Yeah, but like I like how they're like the most powerful man in the world. Like, do you know what the president does? Because he's not super powerful. He's not this all powerful being. But anyways, at worst, picture an elderly, vindictive trust fund brat surrounded by kleptocrats, racists, and pucker-faced sprawlings. His toy box stuffed with spy tools and death machines.
Okay,
the likes of which prior
I did it.
The spots could never have imagined. The thing I have to say to this is like they weren't that concerned over the spy tools in Obama's hands. He had the same tools.
Yeah, but he's not a racist.
And given him all that.
He's not racist though.
But the thing is, right? The thing is, like the people they've just said he is basically anyone who would have voted for anyway. Like most of them are like the Clinton family. Are they not rich aristocrats, elites?
Oh yeah, for a long time.
Are they not?
The Clintons are.
And are they not
horrible people? Yeah.
Yeah, and do they not have spy tools and death machines?
No.
Is that just not a thing?
They're not racist though, so it's okay.
Well, Trump isn't racist.
They were like
Trump is not. Trump isn't a racist. Holy shit! If he
That's
was
what they say. That's what they say, though.
Yeah, but if he was a real racist, it would be. There would be shit going down in America right now, like proper.
There would be more evidence.
Play the meme.
What meme? What?
They don't have anything. They're just like, they just repeat things. Oh, he's racist, he's sexist, and then they.
You wanted Star Wars in the
They
clip,
don't have
so
much facts.
Oh, you've done it. Yeah.
They don't have much facts.
I will play that later after we've done this. Yes.
Pretty funny.
Anyways, I'm gonna read on this beautiful little article here.
Yes.
It takes both skill and luck to bake a fail cake as bad as this. I think if anybody knows about fail cakes, it's Hillary Clinton. You could ask her for the recipe.
Yeah,
and you got
how
to
many
do
times
the
has she
prep
ran?
work for you.
How many times has she ran for president
Like
now?
twice. I think she's run for 2 or 3 times. I think.
I think it's 3 times.
2 or 3.
I think Obama beat her twice. Did he not?
That's hilarious. Yeah. I don't know if she ran the second time. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah. Oh, okay. So then she's run 3 times for presidency, and this one is the closest that she's ever been. And if she can't beat Donald Trump, she's never going to be a president.
But it's because she's awful, man. She's awful. Like, Trump, at least, is funny.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And he doesn't, and not all his policies are that bad. Okay, his climate thing is a little dumb. But his policies and stuff isn't that bad.
Look, America alone can't deal with climate change. It doesn't matter. Look, China is pumping out so fucking much that who the fuck cares? Like, basically, there's no point. There's no point.
Okay.
Unless you get as bad as China, which I doubt it. There's no point. It's already done. You're on the slippery slope anyway. So it doesn't matter. We're past the point of no return. So
they shouldn't have screwed over their own party. But anyways, start with a racist celebrity liar. See, there's just words to just throw out. There's these words that I'm just gonna throw all these words.
Yep.
Just word slinging. Soak him in media attention that you gave him, and it's very negative. Pluck him into the Electoral College, a system engineered to empower slave states. What? At the expense of densely populated cities. Then subtract Section 4 of the Voting Rights Act and add a dash of discriminatory voter ID laws in crucial states. Okay, for one, there's no discriminating voter ID laws. You need your ID because you need to prove, because only American citizens should actually be the ones voting. Okay, that's not discriminatory. ID, you can go get one.
No,
okay?
We need to be
just because.
We need to be registered to vote. You need to actually register here to vote, and you need to have.
Yes, you have to register.
You need to prove you're a British. To do that, you need to prove you're a British citizen.
Yes, that's not I guess it's discriminatory against illegal immigrants, but they shouldn't be voting anyways. They aren't contributing to this country. Why should they get to have a say in it? That's retarded. That's absolutely ridiculous.
And that's the reason. The reason is so that you can't just get a plane to that place during an election and vote. Like,
yeah. That's another thing. That would be absolutely ridiculous. Now, this whole slave states things, I don't know what she's talking about because a lot of the states, like Ohio and everything, weren't slave states. I don't know what she's going on about.
And the other thing, that would be the opposite way about. What she's talking about would make every state that doesn't have a massive big city in it and a slave state, because whatever the massive cities say would be the thing.
Yeah. Why should other states? Why should cities filled with people have all the power and say? That doesn't make any sense to me because your experiences and what you need from the government is going to be way different than the rest of America. That small section where your city is not America, okay? America is this huge map with people living in different situations throughout it, and their voices need to be heard. 2, the Electoral College makes sense so that everyone across the board gets their voices heard, okay? Because they have different situations, they have different hopes, different dreams, okay? They're not like your little condensed city population.
Right.
That's why it exists. That's like, I'm Scottish and I even understand why it exists, because that makes sense. It's like New York would be like New York, Washington, and a couple other places that would be it. They would all be the only places that you have to listen to. You would just go there and go, by the way, vote for me, and they'd be like, okay. And you go to the other one, you go, by the way, vote for me. There's like four major cities, and if you got them all to vote for you, then you would control all America. Which
that's the way it already works. Pretty much.
Right, but the Electoral College is there to give other states that don't have the massive cities a vote for themselves. like it evens it out so that doesn't happen. Like that's the point.
And yeah, it's one of the reasons that popular. The electoral college kind of helps with voter fraud a little, and it helps with a bigger mass of America being heard.
Yeah.
Live in a city, in a highly densely populated city, does not make your view or your opinions more important than somebody that doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would, if we just did the cities, they would have absolute control all the time, every time.
Mm-hmm.
When you do it the other way, when you do it the electoral college way, sometimes the big cities and stuff win, and sometimes the rural areas win. And in this case, Donald Trump won against the popular big cities.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like it always happens that way. It's not like, oh, all the rural areas are dominating because of the electoral college.
Yep, exactly. It's a retarded argument. It's just a silly argument.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the thing is they are. I understand why it's there, it makes sense to me. And I don't know, like, I don't know how they can't make sense of it, because I made sense of it. Which is only this year, because it's only this year I've been paying attention.
I just explained it in a very simple, I think easily to understand way.
Yep.
But I think a lot of the people are just upset that they didn't win. If like Trump won the popular vote and Hillary won the electoral, you wouldn't see this.
No. Well, you might a wee bit.
You wouldn't see the riots about it.
Not as much.
Oh, maybe you guys see it as much, and you definitely wouldn't have the riots or the protests.
Well,
or anything
there definitely
about it.
there definitely was when Obama came in. There was some, so there is. Both sides are bad, man. Both sides are just as extreme as the other sides, but I think this one's bigger because they fucking hyped it up so much. Do you know what I mean? Like the press and stuff is hyped it up so much. I just can't wait to see Trump build the wall, because I'm going to be so funny.
He says he's still on board with that wall.
Yeah,
so
no.
You know, if he does it, like he's succeeded in his presidency. Like he's doing what he said he would go to do, and a lot of presidents don't do that, and so you gotta give him that, man.
Yeah, and if he fucking builds the wall, I'm gonna be like, holy shit.
He already said that it's not a literal wall.
Like the mad bastard actually did it.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna be, holy shit, the madman actually did it.
Actual wall that it's gonna be like
No, I'm talking about if he actually builds like a fucking proper wall. Yeah. Like I will.
Yeah, it's gotta be a proper wall.
I'll be laughing my arse off, because I think that's funny as fuck. And it will be the only thing that I've ever seen a president say he was going to do that I thought was ridiculous that they've actually done. Do you know what I mean? Like, because most of them just say, oh, I'm going to do this shit, and they get voted in, and then nothing happens. Like, so if he does that, it'd be like, holy shit, the madman actually did it.
Yeah.
Like, and also,
it'd be funny.
It will be funny.
Gotta give it to him then. He said he was going to do it, and he did it. So, you know, if he does it.
And it's going to be funny. It's going to be so funny.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to read on.
Yep.
Okay. Next, bake upon the ashes of neoliberalism. Shred in Hillary Clinton's victim of misogyny and her husband's scandals, who also represents everything cowardly, vanilla, and bland about the old order. Smothered the whole mess in resentment, some economic woe, some racism. Oh, we can't. We got. We need more racism. Like we're not gonna sprinkle in racism. We're gonna dump that shit in there. Okay. Some hatred of women. No, dump that in too. We need lots of that.
Yep.
Some deserved loathing for our political class. Sprinkle with oh fuck it.
Trump isn't political class, you fucking moron.
No,
holy shit.
This is how Trump loses a Trump. So loathing. So the people who voted for Trump are the loathing the political class.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's so much loathing for the political class as it is loathing for our current system, which just happens to be the system that the political class put there and stuff. Like, it's a system that people didn't think was working.
Yeah.
And they didn't want it. It wasn't working for them. So it makes sense. There's no hatred of women. There's no racism. Just throwing words around.
Yeah, no.
Clinton is not a victim of misogyny. That's ridiculous. That's so insane.
Yeah.
I bet this is just because, she's a woman and she lost. Now she's a victim of misogyny because she lost against a man.
Yeah.
Why don't you, if you want a woman president, why don't you actually put up somebody good? That might, I know it's this new radical idea but now.
Yeah, you're a woman, so why did you not vote for Hillary Clinton? What's wrong with you? You must have internalized misogyny.
I didn't vote at all, so I was like...
I know, but you were like, they're so bad, I'm not going to vote for either of them because this is just awful. Which is, I would say yes.
But if you ask me and you're like, well, which do you think's worse? I'd be like, definitely hands down Hillary Clinton.
Oh yeah,
hands down.
But that's because you've got internalized.
I understand why Trump.
That's because you've got internalized misogyny, and you hate women.
I actually agree with some of Trump's things. I want a war with Russia, so I was never going to vote. If I was forced to vote, I would vote for Trump because I don't want a war with Russia.
She was doing that shit as well. She was doing the shitty vote for Russia and stuff. So. I don't know. I would say that he would have been in the Cold War if Hillary got in. Like, it would have went back to that shit. But yes, it's fucking awful. It's just I'm just like, what? You've got a choice between some retarded celebrity and some awful warmonger, and it's just like, I don't want war, so. The celebrity guy, he says stuff that might be okay.
Yeah.
So and he's fun to listen to, and he's not going to take us to war. So
and whatever he does, it's going to be fucking funny. Like, if he builds a wall, that's going to be fucking hilarious. If he does other shit, it's just, at least you're not going to get fucking blown up with nukes, right? It's like, he might fuck shit up, but he isn't going to fucking nuke shit. So, well, hopefully not. I mean...
we hope. At least he wasn't advocating for a war, so we got that one. He's got that going for him.
He hasn't been advocating for war with a nuclear power, right? If he does it...
No, or with Russia. Like, I think the only things that he said, like, in his speech and stuff is the, fighting against Islamic terrorists. Fighting against terrorism. I think that's a good fight we should fight. Let's not fight Russia, though.
You shouldn't be fighting this.
Russia's not a fight we should have.
You should not be fighting Islamic terrorists. The biggest threat here is Russia. We all know this. It's like, because it's Russia. Russia's the one that's coming in and going into your gay clubs and shooting people, and in France they're driving buses through fucking people that are having a celebration at Christmas and shit. It's all Russia. Russia did that. So they're the ones that you've got to watch. You've got to watch Russia. They're just sitting there doing their own thing. But yeah, it's their fault.
We can't just sit there. We can't just let them sit there and do their own thing.
No, because
we can't work with them. We can't work with people.
Work with Russia? What the fuck? Why? Russia's the big great evil of communism and shit. Remember, like back in like the 60s or something. I don't even know what Russia does now. Like.
It's not. What I know about Russia is that Putin has greatly improved its economy since he's been in power, and he's gotten rid of a lot of corruption in the government and everything.
Well, apart from
That's
his
what I
own
know.
corruption. Apart
Yeah,
from
apart
his
from
own
his-
corruption.
But yeah,
Like-
I think he got rid of the Russian mafia or something out of there, or and criminals and stuff is down. Crime is down or whatever, and
Yeah, but that's only because he's not reporting on his. Do you know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean?
don't know.
don't trust that
But,
fucker
yeah.
at all,
Yeah.
right?
no,
Russia's
I know, but
corrupt
he
as
does.
fuck.
He does something that you can say. Something that you can say is Putin does like his people. I don't have to agree with everything that Putin does or whatever, or agree with him on political things. He does love his people, and he did improve their living.
Yeah, I think he sort of has. I'm not sure because I've not looked into it, but they're definitely not the Russia of like the Cold War in the 60s.
Yeah,
and
they're
stuff.
not that.
It's definitely not that. So why not just go okay?
We have a common enemy, and we could work together on this common enemy. You know, like
who's the common enemy again?
or
Who is it again? Oh right, it's fucking Islamic terrorists.
you know.
No, you can't say that. That'd be
Anyways,
racist.
I'm gonna go on and read.
Okay.
So we'll move on. 8th November, serve lukewarm. In 2016, Hall of Corpses, the most loudly mourned might be that of the liberal political consensus. The system serves some well, and many more horribly, but it's murdered. Dead, done in the new world. Hillary Clinton, the realistic electable candidate, that's what quotations meant, that is neither, and institutions meant to keep pollutions out of power collapses like old suffles. I don't know what that says. Like millions of other reasonable media centrists were blindsided. No wonder they now sound like they're hitting hallucinogenics when they're not playing dress up as the resistance, or blaming Russian hacking gossip for Clinton and the electoral loss. They're staging grand lasted supplications to elections. Wait, let me finish this. The intelligence community, Congress, anyone who might save American democracy from the conscience of its choice.
Consequences of its choice.
No,
because that means it's not democracy, you fucking retard. You can't go, oh, you voted for the wrong person, to save you from the consequences of your choice. We're going to like not have that. What?
But, by the way, I caught this girl who's crying, faking it, because in this video, about halfway through the clip, when she's crying, right?
Mm-hmm.
She looks up at the fucking camera to make sure the camera's still watching her.
Fucking women, always drama queens, eh?
Right around the I'll have to put this in the video that I'm making on it, because there's a moment when she looks up at the camera, make sure it's still there, and then like starts getting more dramatic, you know?
I'll be back in a second. Give me a minute.
Like seriously, you can see her eyes go to the side, and she's like, "Oh, camera." I'm gonna have to look at that in slow-mo on my video. Fucking bitch.
Okay, can I continue to read now?
Yeah.
Are we all ready? Okay. What they don't realize is that there is no going back. Donald Trump, like I don't want to go back. Donald Trump may have lost by nearly 3 million votes, but the election is a verdict on the status quo. To win, politicians must offer more radical dreams. These can be Trumpian con jobs or the humane democratic socialism of Bernie Sanders. That's not what it takes to win. You kind of gotta like not just stay in the big cities, go around and see what people want behind you. Those people will go behind you. All right, anyways. In 4 years, if the Democrats become an actual party for the working class, one that campaigns in all 50 states, fights voter suppression, doesn't count a mythical white working class by kicking the brown, black, and queer people who still have its back, if it runs candidates who talk the real words, not Goldman Sachs platitudes, and if it fights Trump till the bloody dawn, maybe it has a shot. No, it doesn't. That's literally what brought you in this mess anyways. You can't just keep fighting tooth and nail against people and other people's interests, okay, and refusing to compromise, refusing to see that your radical ideas and everything. That's what people got sick of.
Right.
To do this, Democrats must learn from their prior sins. That was your prior sins. Okay. That's like a problem. You don't want to do those things. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. The party will be fighting a president they themselves empowered. The Democratic Clinton built mass incarceration, and the Democratic Obama administration championed assassination by drone. The deportations, the torture, the surveillance, the crony capitalism are all part of the system created by Democrats. This is true. As much as Republicans, all reinforced by adult barbarism, voices in respectable, badly cut suits. Trump's promise: things will get harrowingly, epically worse. That's like quite a bold statement that things are going to get worse. Like, that's like an opinion for one, but it's like quite a bold one considering he hasn't done anything yet, you know? He's got to do something before he can be like, wow, things are going to go bad from this point, because he's not putting forth good things or whatever. Instead of merely rendering Muslims to secret prisons, he'll do something. A hell of a lot worse than waterboarding to them beneath a gold Trump marquee. You thought mass surveillance was bad? Wait until he dips into the NSA server farms, then tweets out his critics' sex tapes. What?
Okay.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, you're starting to accuse Trump of things that you think he will do that you have no basis for. Or cheers on hate crimes before rallies of capped fanboys. You know who I see cheering on hate crimes? The friggin' left.
He's back. Yay.
Classes
hate
protests
crimes.
as terrorists. He'll be you. But the man couldn't do, and without the infrastructure bequeathed to him by past administrators. Trump is not a builder, not of skyscrapers, and not of gulags. He just makes money licensing his name. Okay. A lot of this is just complete bullshit, because she starts listing off things that she thinks Trump will do that she has no basis for. That is actually the problem of Obama, because Obama put these tools in.
Hang on.
If you didn't want anybody else to have these tools, why was it okay for you to have these tools or Obama to have these tools, but not okay for Trump to have them? Do you see that? This makes no sense. If you want real resistance, look to the people who fought and are still fighting this infrastructure. Indigenous activists, radical lawyers, prison solidarity networks, abortion funds, churches converted into sanctuary space, anarchists who hold noise demonstrations outside of jails in the freezing January night so humans inside know that they are not forgotten. These groups are even more valuable because Trump is not alone. His presidency is the showiest example of a global love affair with racism. Soft, rich boy he may be, but he's a bloated pea in the God, why did we have all these like words? These regular words.
Goddamn words.
Fucking words.
Ryan, Putin, Modi, Pod. I knew what Putin was out of all of that.
Did I miss the salt?
Yep. Well, some of it. We're
But
doing
I like
stuff.
how, yeah, like we have a love affair, a global love affair with fascism. That's why we elected Trump. Friggin', this is the fear mongering. In a
Pretty
chaotic
much.
world, many people want two things: identity and daddy. They long for a leader who promises not just to keep them safe, fed, and emotionally validated, but to accomplish these things by pushing an imagined other, the impure, foreign, unreal source of all the homeland's humiliations. This makes no sense because you want to know who daddy really is? Daddy is the welfare system that's like friggin' being the surrogate father that the Democrats are for and put in place, and nothing would have changed. Nothing would have changed under Hillary. Russia. Okay.
Pretty much.
Depending on the country, this other may be black, Kurdish, Mexican, gay, dancing at a nightclub, doing drugs, or wearing a hijab. She may be an impoverished refugee or a dissident.
A head job. Ah.
Urbanite, but she is always looking down her nose at the deceit, demagogue, supporting majority. She is always laughing. Of course, that silent majority doesn't exist, and neither does that other. They're stock figures in an authoritarian's playbook. Substitutes for solutions in other complex, impure, interwoven world. Economic justice is just the first step to beating fascists. I wish people would actually maybe, truthfully say what Trump actually is instead of just being like fascist, Hitler, communist, fascist. How about like what he actually is politically? That would be lovely.
He is a fascist though.
But
we need to fight for each other. What?
Go ahead, sorry.
We need to fight for each other, every last one of us, not to tolerate. This is where they're like, we're for tolerance, but we should not tolerate. Like, they're freaking hypocrites. Like, one, tolerance, painful shoes, but to proudly say that this world belongs to all of us and that we're not going anywhere. Etho-nationalists are escaping from neoliberalism's cracks, just as they crawled forth from the rot of the 19th century empires, singing the same false and bloody tune. On the page and the streets, we must write a better story we have for years. So what is completely just, she misrepresents, she conflates things, she the name slinging goes on. She says we shouldn't tolerate, we should fight, but like, it's weird that you have one side saying we shouldn't tolerate, we should fight, and then you have Donald Trump saying we need to come together as a country.
Pretty much.
Yep.
What? You're not fighting. Like, I feel like these people think that they're actually a part of a noble resistance, like that you would have if we actually had a dictator. And now you're going to bring up and resist the dictator and free your people and protect your people and stuff. That is not what you people are doing.
Watch them be right about this.
Okay.
I found a live stream. Thanks to Sadness, he gave me a link to this Twitter account. So there's a live stream of what's going on, of the riots and stuff.
There's actually, well, I'm not surprised there's riots. I mean, so
are not trusting
right
Donald Trump because it's very simple. His past.
I'm going to mute it just now. Yeah, I'm going to mute it just now because we were talking about stuff. There isn't real much going on. I mean, there's police in the background and stuff, but I will set up. That whole article was basically
cancer.
It was BS. It was propaganda, and it was fear mongering.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That's exactly what it was. Let's see if I can get this on the. Oh, I wish I had better thing than Hangouts to do this. You can see it now, right?
Yeah.
it'll be slow and stuff. So yeah, this whole thing's pretty fun. I'm just like, yeah, it's funny. Let's see if Hangout's doing it right. Yeah, it's good. It's doing it enough. I'm not showing my desktop and stuff. It's doing the right thing. Present to everyone would be a good thing.
I'm getting a bit of motion sickness. What sticks? Keep the camera steady, for fuck's sake.
It's a cell phone.
I am William will say, or Malcolm. What does that say? Malcolm will say. Islam. Okay, see, I couldn't read that very well. The camera.
Islam will state. Okay, Islam will state in the USA. Trump won't stop it or something like that. I can put
Trump doesn't want to.
We heard from some Muslim. Man, it's a deep thing. A lot of people are going through a lot of alienation, a lot of isolation, just being what they're doing what they believe, doing what they want, and being them. So right here, wow, what is this thing? This is some massive art project, and it is an eyeball, it is teeth, and a tongue. Can somebody describe what we have here?
Lies, fake news, me.
Lies,
fake news, me. Lies, fake news, me. Lies, fake news, me.
Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, thank you, appreciate it.
I like your one, right?
Trump's not trying to kick out the Islamic people that are here, as citizens of the United States, unless you're committing terrorist acts. He's trying to fight radical Islamic terrorism. Those are his words.
Hey, Void.
Unless you support Islamic radical terrorism. What?
Void, check the chat. Hold on a sec. Apparently, protesters smashed windows of a Starbucks and Bank of America in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, we watched I had a clip where they were smashing windows and stuff.
It's like, what the fuck? You people are idiots.
Of course.
Complete.
Oh.
It's okay.
The stuff is like, I don't want to believe that so much retardation exists in an area.
Believe it.
But it does.
No,
I believe
it,
but I don't want. I want to be like, I want to give people the benefit of the doubt. But then I'm like, look, retards.
I know what you mean.
Look, why do you think I'm on the antidepressants, man? I'm just like, everyone's retarded. I'm just like,
are they outside the UN? Where are they?
They were. I think this is in DC.
Yeah, it's all across.
I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
I think this is in DC.
I like things that are like that. By the way, the building structure where it's going across, because then I like to be in those kind of things where it goes across and then there's like a walkway or whatever under.
We used to have one of them in Edinburgh, but they got rid of it. They knocked it all down. It was an old one like that too. It was like they just took it down.
Generated so much salt, so much.
I had a community college had something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's the difference between Islamic and Muslims. I don't know. Is there a difference?
It is Islamic are people from that area. Muslim is a religion.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the difference.
But no, I was just wondering, what other president besides Trump has generated so much hatred, so many riots? Does anyone think of any other president?
Or maybe I got this backwards. Maybe Islam is the religion. Sorry, I think I got that mixed up. Islam is the religion of the Muslim people. Okay, so Islam is the religion. And then
Muslims are the believers.
Yeah.
Well, that's what sadness is saying, but is that not the same thing? That's like saying Christianity and Christians.
Why don't you just get him on here?
Because he's sick and he's not wanting to come on.
Yeah,
But
well,
he said he's been like sick, and he's been no, a Muslim is the people of that follow the religion. So there's like two different names. So Islam
So
is
it's
the
the
religion,
same.
and Muslims
It's the
are
same
the
thing.
people that follow it.
So it's the same thing.
No, Islam is the religion, and Muslims are the people that follow it.
Yeah. So
Muslim
both
refers to the
one
person.
thing.
Muslim refers to the person. Islam refers to the religion.
Right. So they're the same thing.
I got that.
Right.
No. Muslim refers to the person. Islam refers to the religion. So that's not the same thing. Islam doesn't refer. You would say the people religion or the people of Islam. But you would, yeah, Muslim's just like the follower. So you are Muslim.
can anyone
Does that
hear
make
me?
sense?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
Oh well.
So it relates. It just relates to them.
Like,
I don't know. It just seems like you couldn't. Because I was trying to say, what other president besides Trump has caused so much chaos?
He didn't cause it.
Well, do you know what I mean?
well, there was riots with Obama's presidency as well.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was.
No, there wasn't.
Yeah, there was. I can go back.
I gotta look at.
I can go back and
I
find
gotta
you the
look it up, I'll look
videos.
it up.
I can go back and find you the videos. There was. It wasn't as big, but it was. It was a thing. There was people protesting Obama. It was
I
a
didn't say
thing.
that there was
It
protest.
happened.
I asked if there was riots.
Possibly.
There
I
was
don't
actual
think.
riots
I
here, not
don't
protests.
think there. I don't think there was so much. It wasn't as big. Like, guaranteed, it wasn't as big because it was only the radical, right wing, Christian weirdos that are just like against just about everything, unless it's really the right.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's the religious ones. So I don't think it's a big.
No, there was, okay, from what I gather, there was like a small group of people here or there scattered across the country. So very small. And that's why people say, well, I didn't riot after when Obama won, but I don't like Obama. It's because majority of people didn't act like freaking crybabies when Obama won. Majority of people are acting like freaking crybaby children throwing a temper tantrum now that Trump won.
Yeah. Yes, but
So that's the difference.
well, there's more
There was
of
no
them.
large.
There's more of them.
and there's more. Yeah, there's more of them, and they're bigger.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think there's more, and they're bigger because of the fear mongering that's going on, and they really believe that he's a sexist, racist. You know,
Oh, yeah.
bigot.
Oh, guaranteed. And look, my dad was saying, I was talking to my dad, right? My dad knows that he doesn't look into stuff. And my dad goes, he said, grab her by the pussy and stuff. I went, yeah, he did, but he was on about, like, groupies and stuff that would let him do it. Like, they're, like, just letting them do it. Right? He isn't just going about to random women doing it, right? And my dad went, oh. And then he goes, yeah, but he did take the piss out of a disabled person. I said, no, he didn't. He does that all the time. I was like, Dad, he does that all the time. If you think someone's dumb, he does that thing that we used to do when we were kids, going, you fucking mongo, right? And my dad went, oh, right. So he's just an idiot. And I went, yep, he's just an idiot. And my dad went, right, I get it. I get it. They're just talking shit because no, it is an idiot thing to do, right? It is. It's a childish, idiotic thing to do, but just because it's a childish, idiotic thing to do doesn't represent his views, right? It doesn't. That's not what he really thinks. That isn't him making fun of a disabled person. That's him making fun of a person that he thinks is fucking stupid, right? So it's a completely different context. Once you put everything in context that Trump's done, that they try and call out, it's just like, yeah, he might be a bit of an idiot because everyone's watching him, but if you put it in context...
Like the grabber by the PUSSY, it's like if you put it, all the words around it and the context of it, it's like, well, this isn't anything.
No,
you guys are dumb.
Have you ever heard a rock band going on about groupies and shit? How many they've had? Oh yeah, you just want to we have a party after the fucking gig and we take all these women, they come up to our room and we shag all like 15 of them, one after the other. It's fucking great. Because
what
rich
Trump
and
said
famous.
was very true. Rich, famous people get more of it, and the women like them.
Do. Of course
because
they do.
are rich and famous.
Yeah, because women are
makes
sluts.
sense.
No, well, they must be. Because I wouldn't do that. Like, I don't think I would do that. Like, it's just, it's a bit.
I wouldn't say that. That would be you personally. That's like a personal thing.
Right, exactly.
But if there's like a nice looking, rich female, the men are probably going to.
Trump is not nice looking. Like, there's no way a 20-year-old. There's no way a 20-year-old.
Okay, I will say this.
Would be
Rich,
throwing
rich,
herself
not,
at Trump if he didn't have money and he wasn't famous.
Oh no.
Right. So
it happens for women too. Like, let's take out the nice looking. Like, even decent looking to maybe not so decent looking women that are rich, famous, they can get that. They can get that.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying they can't. I'm just saying that
a lot easier.
Right. Obviously, because people are
money
exactly.
doesn't know any sex. Money doesn't know sex. Everyone wants it.
They're gold diggers. But my point is, both sexes are gold diggers. Yeah, but I wouldn't be doing that. I don't know. I'm just one of the people because I think differently. I don't know. I'm just like a normal person. I'm not like, I wouldn't, just because you're famous, I wouldn't throw myself at you. Like, I'd have to like you first, you know? Like, it has to like, obviously, first impressions look good to me. And if you did, then it'd be like, holy shit, it's famous as well, even better, right? It's a bonus. It's not like a thing. Yeah.
Except for Johnny Depp. Everybody will throw themselves at Johnny Depp.
I wouldn't. He's a really good fucking.
Don't lie.
He's a really good fucking actor, though.
Yeah, he is. He's
what about Brad Pitt?
Holy shit.
Brad Pitt too. Oh yeah, Brad Pitt.
He is.
Brad Pitt and Johnny Depp are like top. They're the top. They are the best actors in Hollywood right now, in my humble opinion.
Well, is it the thing I like? Every movie that I've seen Johnny Depp in, he's actually took on the presence of the actual character, right? And he looks different. Like sometimes you can't even tell it's him. Right?
He's a shapeshifter. He's a shapeshifter.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
I want to share something with you. Look at George Takei's profile. It said Trump. It used to be of him drinking coffee or tea. Now he switched to Donald Trump. Oh God.
Hang on, I'm getting DMs and stuff. I'll share this screen back again. I don't know. We should be off YouTube by now, but I'm just going to keep it going because.
Wait! Don't get off of YouTube.
I'm not.
Let's go ahead and go through.
I'm just going to do the whole show on YouTube this time because, we've got video and stuff. So,
I was like really upset. I was like, no, we didn't go through my friggin' all the salty
Oh my
pictures of people on Twitter. I guess.
Hold on. The White House removed its climate change webpage and the healthcare, civil rights, and LGBT sections. Just because they removed those sections. What the fuck?
Did they really?
Hey, I don't know if it's true or not, but even if it is, I'm like, there are things on a webpage. Just because you remove them off of a webpage doesn't mean they're actually going to be removed. Oh wow, that grasping at straws much, like, just.
They could be something else is they could be redoing those sections.
Yeah, right. But this guy is like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. They removed sections of a website regarding these issues. Oh my God, they're getting rid of civil rights.
Okay, but Trump wasn't completely against healthcare. He wasn't against healthcare. Well, and he just didn't think that climate. He didn't agree with climate. He didn't agree with climate change. He didn't agree with the Obamacare. He agrees with civil rights and the LGBT. He supports those things. So that doesn't make any sense. And they might. I don't know if under any. You would have to really backtrack. When Obama became president the first time, did he remove sections and then put them back up? Did other presidents remove sections and put them back up?
Honestly,
this is really jumping. I don't know if this is true, but even if it is, they're really jumping the gun on a lot of things. They're like, oh my God,
yeah,
look,
they're grasping at straws. They're desperate.
They do that shit all the time, though. Like, they definitely do that. So I'm gonna present this one to everyone. Let's see. No, it's not that one. It's this one. I need to stop.
We survived 4 years in internment camps. We don't survive 4 years of anything. Even Trump. Wait.
Yeah.
What internment camp? What are you talking about? Does he? What? Does anyone know what the fuck he's talking about?
Nope. But like, there's. I can put this back on. Hang on. Let's see what's going on over here. It's all dark now, but you can hear them still going.
I would say.
Oh, he's up in the roof. So there's a lot of people here.
I have seen more at this specific spot for Hoodies Up. Hoodies Up, Minnesota was a protest against the murder of Terrence Franklin and the announcement that George Zimmerman was walking after his murder of Trayvon Martin. So I'm trying to add that in there, that people have converged here before. And right now, it seems that there's a lot of people. But I guess I have seen more. That doesn't diminish this, though. So,
I mean, bring a torch, you tech. Like, why have you not got a torch? This is too dark now.
Yeah.
You can see the feet of people.
There is quite a lot of people there. But to be fair, I don't know.
That says no. I see the no.
So I'll just leave that on the background, and you can. What article did you want?
Well, we'll see what article we can do next.
I just think this is funny.
Well, why don't let's see it's.
Or anyone else got anything?
Yeah, let's let you guys talk about stuff for a little bit while I make my daughter dinner and everything. I was
remixing Trump's speech today. You're gonna love it. I expanded the meme. It's not just the girl going no. I took Trump's speech and remixed it with the speech from Force Awakens.
Yes, I will get that. Give me a second.
No, don't play that yet. I'm gonna re-upload an extended version of what I just had. Oh. This time I literally took Trump's speech and mixed it with the Force Awakens speech where he blows up the planets.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And it's pretty epic.
Good. We'll get that one then. I just wish my internet was faster, and then I could do OBS and have things sorted out properly. Because Hangouts isn't that great for this.
Yeah, but the audio part of it is a pain in the butt, you know.
Oh no, I can fix it. The audio's fine. I've got the audio sorted. I know what I'm doing with audio. That's my thing. I know audio. I don't know how to do video. I just need to get into the video part. Where it seems like you're the opposite way about.
Yeah.
We got together. We could make something amazing, or something.
Well, I can run it. I just can't do the share any videos. But the way I'm doing it tomorrow is I'm just gonna share a screen or whatever. It's gonna be easier. With all the stuff on it, I'll make sure it's a browser window that has all the stuff to it. I decided to give away auction off a.
That's right. You've got a charity stream tomorrow. You can sell it, and we may as well sell it now. So he's got a 24/7. 24 hours. Yeah. 24 hour charity stream for little crippled kiddies. Cool.
Vadim Nyquist, that Creationist Cat's little slave there, is going to stop by for a bit. Pit Monk's coming by. Poison the Well should be there. Liz Reptile. A couple other people.
I'll be there maybe at some point.
And I'm also auctioning off a Doctor Strange pop figurine.
There we go.
You got to donate $30 to get entered in the draw, though.
Yeah.
I was gonna do it for every person who donated $30, but that's a pain in the ass. I'd rather just have to ship one to somebody. You know, I go on eBay and purchase it and then send it to them. You know, that's the way it's gonna work.
Yep.
But you know how it is with charity. It's like it's not the value of the thing that you're paying for; it's the charity. You know.
Right.
And I tried to convince Amazing Atheist to auction off his glasses on my stream, but he said no. So.
No.
No luck there.
Is he coming to your stream?
No.
If he turns off.
He might. You never know. Pit Monk's coming. A bunch of Pit Monk's friends are coming. If Creationist Cat shows up, who knows? They might be able... When I'm talking to them on the stream, I'm going to be like, look, can you guys please convince DJ to make an appearance?
Yeah, just get people in as much as possible, because it's for crippled kids that are crippled and all the... Like, yeah.
Yeah, because Jerry Lewis fucked up and doesn't run the telephones anymore.
Exactly. And remember, Donald Trump's going to take all their money away because he hates crippled kids.
That's true.
You have to donate even more.
Yeah, Mike Pence is going to electrocute them all.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Mike Pence is a dick, though. He probably would. No, honestly, there's so much wrong with like the whole thing.
I think this is going to be the best video I've ever uploaded.
Yeah, we will be playing that soon then. Can't wait. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. I mean, these people think that Trump's the next Antichrist or something.
No, but that's why what I just did here is so hilarious. That. Because I literally
have that much power. He doesn't have that much power, guys. It's just what's wrong with America. This proves how fucking stupid America is.
No, you gotta see this. Once I upload this, it's pretty much what they are acting like Trump is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here's a good one. I did a video to Riley Dennis where Riley Dennis is now saying that oh yeah, transgender women aren't biologically male. Fuck you.
Oh no shit.
They are biologically male.
I know that's what I mean. I'm with you. Yeah. Of course they are. Like you can't biologically change. That is not a thing. Our science has not done that yet. I mean, you can get your dick and balls chopped off, and you can get you fucking turned into a pussy, but it doesn't make you female.
Yeah, you can take hormones and everything else, but it's still like biologically.
Sorry, man. Biologically, you still got the is it the X and Y or is it the?
No, I made a joke.
Which ones is it?
Because it's pretty funny. I made a nice joke about the Adam's apple in it.
Well, yeah, they've still got that, unless they have like that other thing.
Dude, he's drunk. Okay, he's not gonna get that it's a joke.
I am, but shut up. Leave me alone.
But
Anyway, welcome.
hey, sorry, I was gonna come in on my phone, but my phone's wanting to be a douche.
I literally zoomed in. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. I was just going to say there's some idiot on Twitter who just can't wrap his head around the fact that Leafy Zero has fans that are over 14, and I legit thinks I'm a 14-year-old girl.
Be back in.
Oh, you're not? Oh, disappointing.
Oh. But no, I mean, all joking aside, I'm like, is it really that hard to believe that, not all of his fans are, like, preteens?
Well,
People
I
like
find it
what
hard to
they
believe that
like.
you're a fan of Leafy, but okay.
His videos make me laugh. They've got me through some rough times, so...
I thought he's taking a break.
Well, no, I mean, they've gotten me through some pretty rough times, so...
No, but he's taking a break from YouTube now, so...
No, he's back. Basically, no, okay, so here's the funny thing. The reason he came back, and actually Billy put this on his channel, he basically found Leafy on the side of the road, not joking here, sitting on a bench, and goes, okay, you are not quitting. I am riding your fucking coattails to the top, and if you quit, what am I gonna do? So get back out there and make me some fucking money.
Well, you could always, be original,
Actually, funny enough, and this was part of Billy the Fridge's video. Leafy actually posted a video and then deleted it later on, but he was basically saying, I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'm going to be a hooker now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
I don't think they would purchase that, though, because he looks like he's 12, so I don't think anybody will.
Dude, come on.
He does. I realize he's like
trying
a
to
little
change
bit
that.
older.
Okay, granted, well, here's the thing, though. You can actually do things that might change up your appearance. Like, everyone thinks when Ty is clean shaven, he looks like he's about 14, 15.
See, that's how you know when you're a fan.
He's 30.
Because I don't know his actual name.
Right, if I do this,
Well, no, Ty's
if
my
I
boyfriend.
shave, if I shave, I'm the same. If I, I've got, the other, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. No, it would have been about a month ago, okay? I was pretty clean shaven. I went in, I tried to get a drink. The woman at the counter was like, I need IV. And I was like, okay. And I always carrying my passport for ID, right? So I brought it out, and she looked at it and she went, and her mouth opened, right? And she stared at me, and she looked at it again, and then she was like, really? And I was like, yep. And she went, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's all right. It's all right. I've been getting this since it was like fucking forever. That's why I've got it in my pocket, right? I know. And she was like, you look so young. And I was like, I know. She was like, your skin's nice and stuff. I was like, well, thanks. But yeah. And then she goes, my son's the same. And I was like, well, then you know. And then she goes to give me change, and she's counted out the change. And she was about to hand me it, and then she goes, oh, I was about to give you the wrong change. I was about to give you twice as much change because I thought you gave me a 20 when you gave me a 10. And I was like, well, you could still give me that. Like, anyway, yeah, that happens all the time. It happens all the time. That's why I try and keep a wee bit of a beard, just a wee bit. Was clean shaven. It's like, oh, I look like I'm 14.
And the guy on Twitter was like, I'm gonna have to use my ID. And I'm like, okay, I am not putting that information out there for the world to see. And I'm not putting my last name out there. I'm not putting my address out there. All I'll say is that I'm from Marietta, Georgia. That's as far as I'm gonna say. But I'm like, I'm not putting that info out there. And I'm like, you do know? He's like, well, then I guess you really are 14 then. I'm like, I have so many different tattoos and piercings, dude. He's like, oh, if you're under 18, you get those. I'm like, but you initially said under 13.
Yep.
And then he tried to say I was 14. I'm like, Is it really so hard to believe? I mean, but I can now, don't get me wrong, I do understand why he gets some of the hate he does. There have been a few jokes he's made that even I tweeted him going, dude, that was a bit far. And I have a pretty crass sense of humor. If I'm saying, dude, that's a bit much, you know?
Yep. That is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Huh.
Okay, I will be playing that then. He's doing stuff with his phone. There he goes. He's fixed the light. Yay!
Really, have you guys reacted to or talked about the Brianna Wu video?
No, but we will.
We have got to show that. Holy fuck, we have to show that.
Yeah, right. I will keep that up and hang on. I need to
if you guys haven't
stop
seen
sharing and then reshare it. Have any of you seen the Brianna Wu video?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's terrible.
Yeah. Okay. But it has to be done.
Yes. I'm taking. By the way, I'm gonna
play the thing I made, and then I'll give you the link to the Brianna Wu.
I will do that. I'm trying to find the
back.
Brianna Wu one.
Okay.
Welcome back! Yay!
Perfect
I'm
timing.
trying to find the Brianna Wu video. Have you got it already? Okay. That saves me a lot of time. Right.
Real quick, unvarnished. Have you seen the video Brianna Wu put out recently, announcing her attempting to run for Congress?
I have not seen the video, but I know of the video and I read things about it.
It's in the side chat.
You're about to see it.
Yeah.
I love the part when she drives off on her motorcycle. That's the best part.
That's not actually hard. That's not actually hard. That's that someone.
No, it's not. You can tell.
Someone the Gamergate found out that was stock footage.
Wait,
you could
what?
just buy.
Are you serious?
Not that part of it. That part of it's not. That part is actually her on the motorcycle.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Honestly, someone.
It has her standing in front of it afterwards.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Watch the video again, right? Watch the person that gets on the motorbike, right? Look at it. Look at the person that gets on the motorbike, right?
Just a picture of her beside the bike is funny too.
Oh, the picture, yes, but the actual the video of women getting on the bike is stock video.
It is the same type of bike though. See the colors and everything.
It doesn't matter. It's
anyway.
anyway.
Let's just watch it and we can have this discussion after the fact.
Yep.
Right. Yes. I'm trying to present to everyone.
By the way, I'm gonna be going back later and taking the clip of us reacting to this, and I'm gonna be posting this shit on my channel later.
Okay. So everyone can see it, right?
Yep.
I just need to make sure because okay. So here we go.
I'm truly terrified of what's going to happen to women's rights under this president.
And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything. Whatever you want. Grab them by the...
I shouldn't hear more from Teen Vogue about women's rights than from the man that represents me in Congress.
Republicans have promised to repeal Obamacare, and now the process is underway.
It's ironic because more unintended pregnancies is actually going to increase the number of women seeking abortions, and then the number of women who will die trying to seek them illegally. It is frightening.
So screw them. You should feel no shame.
That guy right here. They took it out of context.
I don't want a single Republican to run unopposed in 2018. Women need to run for office at every single level. And if you can't run,
that's not hard.
I know it's not.
I stood up to the alt-right during Gamergate. I stand up to them in Congress too. If not now, then when? I'm ready for a bolder Democratic Party. I'm Brianna Wu, and I approve this message.
Yeah, that's not what you look like anymore.
I love this bit. I love this bit.
I stood up to the alt-right during Gamergate. I'll stand up to them in Congress too. If not now, then when? I'm ready for a bolder
I stood up.
That is by far the worst campaign I've ever seen.
I stood up to the outright and Gamergate. And I'll stand up to them now.
Right, and I'm putting it up. I had this conversation with Ty's dad about.
That's who paid for it. Her parents.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not the fucking out. Look, I was in Gamergate, but I'm not the outright. Like, it's a completely different fucking thing.
That's the thing, okay? Alt-right, that wasn't even a thing until a few months ago. It sure as shit wasn't a thing when Gamergate was at its peak.
And she definitely didn't stand up to them.
Yeah, I mean, basically,
She tried to.
She tried.
And everyone just got logged.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, the reason, I'll tell you right now, the main reason that a lot of people kind of gave up on Brianna Wu, and this is why I gave up on her, too easy to target. Okay, we know how she'll react, and this was actually more like you saw this. There was a conversation that me and several other people were having about it on Twitter DMs. And
you see that they just fired some shit fireworks off of windows.
I've seen so much out of her. Even the literally the other literally
I don't think you should be
who's
watching fireworks that close to a building.
right, but
Fireworks,
even
whatever. But
even the other literally who's at the time. This own Brianna Wu. They were like, "Oh, you're full of shit. Fuck off."
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, okay, we were in the group that we were talking about this in a couple nights ago. Nerdle said, I think that she's just doing this for attention. She knows she'll lose. And I brought up the argument, no, I don't think that, of course she will. I seriously doubt that she thinks she will lose. I believe that she legitimately thinks she has a shot. Because that's
she's
how
insane.
fucking... yes, exactly. That's how delusional she is, okay? I mean, keep in mind, this is the same woman who literally tweeted out, "Oh, my phone's ringing nonstop, must be Gamergate." I mean, come on. Here's a real fucking kicker, okay?
And
okay, literally,
she also did the
Here's the thing, though. What's her opponent?
She got herself into Gamergate, right? She
put herself into
tried
it,
to
exactly.
slag off. She put in memes in the Gamergate hashtag to slag off Gamergate. And then when she got
called out
shit back, she started saying, "Oh, Gamergate's harassing me." It's like, what, bitch? Look, you fucking.
Just reply.
Like, what? You got them to do it. You were being shitty against them, and then when you get fucking hit back, you're like, "Oh my god, Gamergate's harassing me."
Well, here's the other thing, though. As far as the whole thing with her goes, okay? Like I said, I legit believe that she thinks she might actually have a shot. That's how fucking delusional she is. Now, here's the real kicker. Now, and I'll try and find an archive and send it to you guys later, but they, when Brianna Wu first announced in, I think, November that she was doing this, the first person to speak out about it was Randy fucking Harper.
Yep. They hate her.
And Randy Harper sitting there going, "This is a terrible fucking idea." And I'm sitting there reading this, she made several tweets about it, and I'm just like, I can't believe this. I'm actually agreeing with Randy Harper right now. And I mean, not even ironically, she was just saying this, having someone that's as loose of a cannon as Brianna Wu in office is one of the worst things you can do for the country. And I have to agree 100% with her on that one.
Yeah,
and
but you know what's going to happen? Okay, her opponent will release an attack ad against her, and she will be like, "Oh, it's harassment."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, look at this.
You're absolutely right.
They'll dig into her past and bring up relevant stuff. It's harassment.
Like, look, does
I
that
guarantee you.
Look at this. Look at this picture. And you want to put that in Congress.
And does that look anything like the girl from the
I don't
ad?
want to put that even even near the Congress building.
Like,
yeah, I
gained a lot of weight.
That's no, she's always been a big chunky. It's just
Oh.
it shows. No, here's the thing. Under better lighting, the chunkiness shows. You'd be surprised how much skinnier a girl can look like a girl can look when in horrible lighting.
She got a small loan of $1 million and made it big with it. So you know.
But I'm just saying that shot, just that's my opinion of her. That the video one that it's not played. Yeah, that's her. She's like.
She is one of the few. Okay, and I believe that there are several people out there who, if they're on video, it doesn't matter when you pause it. Anytime you pause it, you're gonna get a facial expression or a still that will leave you pissing yourself from laughing so hard. Brianna Wu is one of those people. It doesn't matter what point you pause during a video of where she's on screen, you're gonna find something hilarious and you're gonna be laughing your ass off at it.
Yep.
All right, play the meme I made. It's so hilarious that you have to watch.
I'm also really good for that.
I just, and this is on the same article, by the way. That article, if you look at that article, that video is on the sidebar of the article, and that's where I captured it from, and I just put it together in Paint. It's on the same. Oh, and if you read the article, you're just like, holy shit, this fucker's mental. And then you look at that bit that. I didn't pause that.
Look,
That's the actual video that comes up. It's not.
It's like I'm running so I can vote. No, I can downvote everything that Trump proposes in Congress. You know?
Right. Where am I going? Which video is it?
Here's the real picker.
Party.
And I'm going to call this.
It's not my Discord. The one above that. The link right above that.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call this right now. Okay, okay. So when I initially posted the Brianna Wu campaign video on Twitter, I also sent a copy to Encyclopedia Dramatica, and I'm like, hey, how do I submit an idea for a video of the day? And the guy on Twitter is super nice, and he set it up for me. And so I think he said on the 22nd is the day that the Brianna Wu video is going to be on the front page of Encyclopedia Dramatica. I'm going to go ahead and call this shit right now. If they actually do go in, any of Brianna's opponents, if any information, I'm going to go ahead and guess that, hey, they got it from Encyclopedia Dramatica. They would do it just because of how funny it would be.
Yep.
And I don't mean that in a negative way. I really do love those guys. All joking aside.
But this Brianna Wu is awful. She's just she's full of shit.
Like I said, the second she's not strong enough, as soon as they release the attack ad, she's gonna go crazy about it. Be like, they're harassing me.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, okay? And I don't know how many of you guys, speaking of Encyclopedia Dramatica, have actually seen her page on there. They actually showed some screenshots from a group of people who they all went to this one college, and they actually recognized her and started talking about how she was in college. And even then, people were going, man, there is something wrong with that woman mentally.
Despite the surgery that she paid a lot of money for, she still looks pretty
male to me. It doesn't look good. I think the main reason that I've heard that, she said some shit about Blair White, and I heard that, and the first thing I thought was, you're just mad because Blair transitioned far better than you did. I know straight dudes who are like, I am comfortable, and I know she used to be a dude. I don't care. I would bang the fuck out of her.
I wouldn't, but then...
Well, she's completely post op, though. She's completely post op from what I understand.
Right, I know, but
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that.
I had suspicion.
I didn't know it right away. I wouldn't have guessed, actually, for Blair White. I would not have guessed.
If some lady boys and stuff that I've seen are like, and you're still like, yeah, maybe.
If we're talking about
just
trans, if we're talking about trans people, shout out to Frozen, you sexy piece of shit.
Yes, Frozen Binary for the win. I miss you.
Oh.
I miss you, Miss
Hey, Frozen Binary for Congress.
Every time someone mentions traps, I always think of the bit in Trainspotting where Bigby's he goes to London and he goes to the thing and all the time.
By the way,
Every
Trump
time.
is running again in 2020, and his slogan he actually released this. His slogan is "Keep America Great."
As far as no, you mentioned Trainspotting. You know, there's actually an official sequel coming out.
Yes. Yep. I know. I'm so excited.
Okay, don't get going on that. Just play.
I'm gonna definitely be seeing that. I'm gonna go myself to the cinema
Oh,
if
you
no one
gotta
wants to
go
come
in,
with me.
Christ.
But
Sorry. Go
I
ahead
will-
and play the meme.
I will. I need to find it again.
It's the side tab. I
Which
said
one?
This one. It says this one beside it.
Okay.
It's only a minute long, but I made it way better than. There's another guy that's doing it, but mine is way better.
Okay. I will trust and you do the cakes.
I'm
Okay.
more-
So yes.
I'm gonna have to make lots of memes tonight so that I can use them tomorrow on my stream and get some laughs for
This one.
my audience.
This
And I'll be
one,
watching the
right.
march tomorrow. So.
There you go. Wait, okay.
On which we stand will bring an end to the Senate, to their cherished fleet. All remaining systems will bow to the First Order, and will remember this as the last day of the Republic.
Oh my god.
Coverage of the presidential inauguration from NPR News, and you can hear the 21-gun salute in the background. Another signal that for all of that resistance, for all of that opposition, Donald J.
Look at
Trump
that.
is now
You can
president
see
of the
her
United
soul
States.
just dying.
Coverage of the presidential inauguration from NPR News, and you can hear the 21-gun salute in the background. Another signal that for all of that resistance, for all of that opposition, Donald J. Trump is now president of the United States.
Oh my god! That's amazing, dude. That is so amazing. Oh.
See that? That's the part where
Gotcha,
how
bitch.
it's faking.
That is awesome, dude. I'm not even gonna lie, that was pretty awesome. Is the name of it Trump Power?
Yeah.
You said? Okay.
Power to interview. Nice.
Yes. What is your screen
Definitely.
name on Twitter so I can promote the fuck out of this?
Chairview.
Yeah, it's the same.
Put it in the chat.
I will. But yeah, it's
I
The
promise
funny
you
thing
never.
with that is literally I put it in slow mo because you can see her look at the fucking camera.
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
Absolutely. I am gonna have to go here in a few. I promised Leon last
Okay.
night I would be on his stream, and he just sent me the link. I'm like, okay, give me a few more minutes.
Shall we stream? Where is it, and where do people get it?
Go over to Leon Gunsteel's channel here on YouTube. That's where I'm gonna be in about 30 or so. I do need to make me something to eat. Yeah, I don't have a roommate anymore, so I'm back to being the one cooking.
Oh no, that's awful.
No, it's really
I
not.
hate cooking.
No, I like cooking.
Oh well, yeah, but that's because you're a woman.
I need new audience, so I need to message Leon Gunsteel and ask him to let me in.
Leon's pretty.
Are you
Leon's pretty
fucking
cool.
off as well? You fucking faggot.
If I can get into it, maybe.
To be fair, I mean, usually for most of us over there, we don't care who's watching. Usually, I'll just kind of promote it, and I'll be
No,
like,
but you know what I
Twitter,
mean? I'm
I'll
trying
get
to
on my
grow my
Facebook fan
YouTube
page. Hey guys, I'm here. Come listen in.
I know, but it gets tiring when you have the same. You end up with the same people that you stream with every time, right?
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. So if you want.
Don't take it the wrong way, Mornblade.
Oh, you.
I will message him, but I don't know if he'll let me on or not. But
Yeah.
We'll see.
He might. He's usually.
It's fine. We've got like 20 minutes and I can end the show anyway. So meh.
No, Leon's one of my. Leon, I've been doing streams with Leon for about 2 years now, so.
Yeah, I know. I know who he is.
Holy fuck! Has it really been that long? Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god. Oh,
It's
dude.
been a long time. It's been a long time.
Long time coming.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take off out of here, Chair. I'll follow you on Twitter.
Sure.
I'm gonna grab a quick smoke and then I'm gonna hop in on Leon's. And like I said, if you don't want to go to the site or to the Aerith Radio site or whatever, well, then go check out Leon Gunsteel on Twitter. On YouTube, sorry.
Yeah,
well, he has the same name on Twitter, so.
Well, while you are there, hang on. While you are there, you can shout Aerith Radio. Just because.
Will do.
He's staying.
We need
staying
more
on YouTube for the stream.
people.
He's not going over
Hang
to
on, I'll make I have Painful Sigh open. I'll make a note of it.
We do it. I mean, our YouTube subscribers, you've got 87, but we do get more views on the website because it's easier. It's just.
Oh,
but
I'm sure you'll decide to upload it there later. You'll probably be like, I'm gonna upload it anyway.
yes, I'm just saying. Every little shilling helps.
Hey,
okay?
it's in my about section on my YouTube. Okay, your channel.
Yay!
And it's in the featured YouTube people that I like or whatever. I put it like you and Mornblade or like you and Narwhal are like up there at the top of my list. So.
Yay! Because we're awesome.
Well, I'm sorry, girl, but I need more subscribers. I'm hoping that tomorrow's huge fundraiser thing, in addition to helping the kids, gets more subscribers because then at least I get more people watching the charity stream for the 24 hours and I get more donations that way. You know, like I raised $500 for a friend.
Without giving you jacked up ears.
Yes,
well, no,
plug Aerith Radio and the cat.
We raised $500
Sorry, I gave you jacked up.
I love it already.
Oh, real quick, this is the other thing I'm working on.
Okay. Who is
This
that?
is the other thing I've been working on. It is A10 from Encyclopedia Dramatica.
Oh, by the way, if you look at my Twitter and you see the tweet to my
Okay,
charity
I
stream
gotta
tomorrow,
go.
if you retweet it,
See you
it'll.
later.
Yeah.
I will retweet your shit. You know I will.
I know.
No, and I will
retweet
jump
people.
on.
And hopefully, having bigger YouTubers come on, they'll tell their audiences, and then people will come. Right?
Yeah, I will jump on at some point. I just don't know when.
That's why I'm like, God damn you, TJ.
I'll DM you on Twitter and I'll be like, I can come on now.
But I
I'm
really
ready to
hate
jump on.
shit where certain YouTubers won't talk to smaller YouTubers and stuff like that, like with
No, it's
Armored Skeptic now, you know, all that bullshit.
Oh, he's a faggot.
You heard it here first.
If I wear a
Armored
suit,
faggot.
if I wear a suit, and somehow I'm copying them now. No, like every businessman ever wore a suit. You total
It's not just a
dickhead.
suit, though. It's not just a suit, though. It's if you make any anti-CW content. He's apologized supposedly, so I don't know what's
Well,
gonna
yeah.
happen.
Well, there's people in suits and there's people that have armor and stuff like Sir Sick and stuff. So.
But with Logic, I don't know what's gonna happen with Logic if he's gonna do his part 2 or not.
I hope he does.
So,
Logic
Mad
fucking
Woman
cloned
Music
him.
is another YouTuber. We just raised a bunch of money to help her out. We only raised $400 though. I definitely want a lot more than $400 for this MD charity, right?
Well, are you doing streams and stuff? Maybe like
Yeah,
game
those on a
streams
stream.
and shit, though. No, but like game streams and shit.
Not for charity. We're having
A lot of people like. I'm just saying. A lot of people like the Twitch streams where we all get together and play games, and you get more money that way. It's
Yeah.
just a suggestion.
Well,
Because
this
the
one's very
hangout
good
thing,
like-
the Hangout thing doesn't work as well as like a Twitch stream or something where you're like you get a group of people together and we all jump in and play games and fuck about it.
When Pitmonk does charity streams, he gets a lot of money donated.
Yeah, I know. I'm making another suggestion.
I know. Eventually, yeah, maybe. But this one's already planned, so it's like
yes.
As far as gaming, I don't know. Okay. The charity stream for this last girl that we raised money for. I sang "I'm Too Sexy" for my wheelchair. So.
Well, you are. To be fair, you shouldn't be in a wheelchair.
And I hope that I don't. As
you
far
should
as I
be
know,
running about banging
that
checks or something.
As far as I know, nobody has saved that performance, but I really hope it doesn't pop up somewhere on the internet because it was really bad.
It will do. Look, man, everything doing on the internet.
So we were basically saying, you donate $10, you get to choose what song we sing. You know.
Okay.
And then at one point we were like, okay, we're gonna sing, and if you want us to stop, you got to give us some money.
Yeah.
But Pitmonk on his streams himself is really good at getting money for himself too. He's like, pay the clock, you know. And then he'll stream for a bit, and then he'll be like, okay, well, I'll stay on for another couple of hours if you guys, you know, put some money in the Patreon or whatever. And then he'll literally shut down the stream and say, oh, I got to come back later, you know.
Yeah, and that's what sort of like the game streams are sort of like that, but everyone that's in the thing is actually doing something. So you're kind of all having fun anyway. So
I know, but even with Twitch, they still got to set up all the audio shit.
I know, but
I might be coming out with some gaming videos where
I'm trying to go and do that, but my internet's too shit. I can't do it.
It won't be a stream though. It'll just be me playing, right? Like I haven't played it, but I know it's old. But Dead Rising 3, I plan on playing that. So I might record it when I do.
Right, that's a co-op game, so you could maybe get someone to jump in with you and play it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a co-op game. Anyway, yes. Well, I don't know what else to do. What else have we got?
I like the first game. It was okay. The second one kind of sucked a little bit.
Yep.
But the idea of being outside rather than in a stupid mall sounds a lot better to me, you know?
I was just like, oh, that's what I did. I just noticed we're still broadcasting, and I thought, oh, no, I was already meant to be doing that anyway. So I was thinking we should have cut off the broadcast. But we shouldn't, because I'm giving you this episode for...
Let's see, there's a few other games that I was looking at getting. I don't know if I'm going to get them or not. Soma.
Be back in a second.
Escape from Dead Island.
I don't know nothing about the... I only know about PC games, and there hasn't been any good ones. I'll be back.
Soma is the game that Markiplier plays.
Dang it.
What?
He left. He left.
He's
Left me with the friggin' disabled person. Ugh.
I know, right?
Did you listen to Trump's speech?
Yeah. It's
Apparently Obama started doing a speech like sometime after, but I didn't watch his speech.
It's kind of mad because it wasn't even written by him, right? So, like I said, it just kind of it was all right. I mean, there wasn't anything special.
Oh, I thought Donald Trump's speech was good. I can't comment on Obama's because I didn't listen to Obama's.
There's a game called Soma that I'm going to be playing that looks pretty amazing, and but people have issues with the game, but it's still like an adventure game, whatever, right? Oh. And I actually got bored of Fallout 4, so I'm not playing that right now. I want to play zombies.
I've mostly been like crafting stuff for my daughter's birthday, so I haven't played any games really.
Like what?
Yes.
What are you doing at this party that you need so much stuff for it?
Maybe I'll take some pictures of after the decorations, and then I can show you.
Like, do little kids even care about the decorations that much?
My daughter loves it. Her she loves it, and just seeing the little light twinkle in her eyes, it's really cute.
Yeah.
She loves it.
Yeah, I know. No, I just wondering. The kids are garbage, but no, I'm joking. I haven't seen my daughter in so long that it's just bugging me. So, the damn woman who was supposed to get back to me and let me know. Oh yeah, we'll reschedule something. Yeah, I haven't heard a fucking thing from her. Yeah.
Well, I'll try to.
Okay.
Go on.
Trump's new day. They're saying that Trump's New Day for America thing, that he's channeling Bane from it. People are saying that he's channeling Bane in his speech. From Dark Knight.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah, they're comparing him to Bane.
No, screen share it. Screen share that crap. I gotta see it.
The part where he's like, we're gonna give the city back to the people. That's exactly what Bane said in the thing. Yeah, hang on, let me find it. We'll watch it, but
That's so stupid. People are so stupid.
Oh, he's like, we're giving America back to the people or whatever. And what's wrong with that? So they did what I did, but they remixed the speech with Bane.
I'm just gonna eat my cornflakes till you
found it.
you get this going.
I'll have to wait for him to get back to play it, but
okay. But you can't share it?
I can't do audio.
Oh, okay, I'm
You gotta hear the audio to really get it, but
okay, so let me try to. Don't make fun of all my friggin' tabs. I hate everybody.
Do you know that the dresses that Melania wore and the pantsuit that Clinton wore were both made by the same designer?
No, I didn't know that. Ooh, whoops! I have my volume off. Okay.
The Call of Cthulhu video game. I gotta send this over to.
Wait, can you hear it?
No.
Like I screen shared.
I know.
No.
But
Maybe I can't. Oh yeah, maybe I can't do audio either. We'll have to wait for Morn to get back for that one. We'll set it off to the side and we'll wait for him to get back. Where is my?
Canada Revenue Agency is now scrutinizing Facebook pages and other social media posts of people it believes are at high risk of cheating on their taxes.
Wait,
what does that exactly mean? They're monitoring people. They're monitoring people that they think are more likely to cheat on their taxes.
What makes somebody more likely?
I don't know.
See, they need to specify what or how are they determining that this person is more likely.
Oh my God, they're still they're saying for the Green Lantern Corps movie that they're still looking at Ryan Reynolds to play him.
The Green Lantern? My problem right now, and I really wouldn't have such a big problem if it wasn't.
It's not just him though. It's going to be all of the Green Lantern people. All the colors of Lantern.
Yeah, but didn't they? Isn't that the one where they changed his race?
Okay, so it's back.
Hey, go over here to this YouTube thing. Okay.
Which one?
And Chair just posted it. It's YouTube. Okay.
Right.
Go there, click on that, and screen share it.
Okay. Okay. A second.
They're comparing Trump's speech to Bane now.
Oh, brilliant! Is this that's what this is? Oh.
Yes. So this is gonna be good.
So people are spreading fake numbers of the crowd numbers? No, they're not.
I don't know.
Yeah, people are showing pictures from
2005. I know that is one.
No, but they're showing pictures of like 2005 versus here's a picture of Trump's rally, but that picture is like when people were still going there. You could see people going there. So I don't think it had started yet.
Okay, are you seeing this picture?
No, the 2005 one I was meaning was when the White House done the gay rights thing.
Okay, is this picture from now, you think? Do you think this picture is actually from today?
This picture?
The one I'm showing.
Liberals lose the elections?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, perhaps. I mean, it looks like it could be,
the limo burning
but I
and
don't.
everything? Yeah.
I hadn't heard about the limo burning.
Yeah. But I do know there was a picture going about on Twitter that had rainbow colours on the White House, and it said that Obama's last day he paints the White House with rainbow colours. Now that picture was from 2015 when
I know.
the gay marriage thing was a thing.
Apparently they're claiming, I don't know if this is true, but they're also claiming that the Make America Great Again hat was made in Vietnam, but I highly fucking doubt it.
And even if it was, what's the point?
He was talking about local labor. He was talking about local labor, so they're trying to slam him.
Right. And
wait, he doesn't. For one, he doesn't manufacture the hats.
I know.
For two, it makes more sense if it was from China than Vietnam.
I know.
Yeah, and the other thing is, do you remember the feminists done a run of T-shirts and stuff for equal rights or some shit, and they were made in some type of country that doesn't. So
Trump
they do it all the time. They do it all the time. Look,
Trump's kid though looks like a dick already. So I'm sure once he gets even more spoiled, he's gonna turn out like King Jeffrey. By the looks of this kid, it really looks like that's what it's gonna end up like.
I don't know.
He'll probably be smoking a ton of weed in the White House, and there'll be rumors about it.
Put it like this: I'm more excited about Trump than I would be if Hillary won, because I just want to see what he's going to do. I knew exactly what Hillary was going to do. What Hillary was going to do is exactly the same as what the rest of them have done, right? It's just that Trump is like unpredictable, and that's what makes it exciting, right?
Apparently,
there's nothing else.
This KKK guy, Richard Spencer, just got punched in the face.
Yay! No, but do you see where I'm coming from, though? I think Trump as a president is more exciting to wonder what he's going to do. If it was Hillary, I'd be like, yeah, I know exactly what it's going to do. It's just going to be the same old, same old.
All right, let's watch this bullshit so we can make fun of it.
Yeah,
it's just terrible.
Which is like this Trump thing. I'm just like, do you know what? It's a big change. It's a big.
The first petition to the White House. So the first petition to the White House is already in, and it's for Trump to release his tax return.
Good job.
Yep.
I don't really care.
Stands a symbol of oppression.
We, the citizens of America, are now joined in a great national effort to rebuild our country and restore its promise for all of our people.
And do you accept the resignation of all of these liars, of all the corrupt?
That's not fair.
It's not.
We are transferring power from Washington, D.C., and giving it back to you, the people.
We take from the corrupt, the oppressors of generations who have kept you down with myths of opportunity.
It's
the whole point of America is being for the
the people. So what Trump said is just like, what?
No, it could
Bane's
be.
speech is what SJWs are talking about.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
for what Trump says, well, we're getting it to the people. That's the whole point of America, is it being in the people's hands and not the government's. So, and this isn't like on par with anything that Bane has said so far.
Yeah.
They should have made a better effort. No.
It depends. It depends how your thinking is.
I do love that movie, though. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It depends how your thinking is, because Bane is basically saying the same thing.
Not really, no.
Not quite.
No,
like, here's the thing: is Bane is actually taking money away from people? Trump's not.
Well, he
Trump,
is.
but Trump is still
He's a
representing.
business, so he is taking money from people.
But that's what I mean. Is he's representing financial interests, and Bane in the scene is doing the opposite.
I know.
That's true.
Look,
By
I
the
know
way, have
exactly
you seen
how it
Arrival
works.
yet? If you haven't seen Arrival yet, you have to watch that shit.
Okay, play it. I wanna listen to the rest.
Yeah.
Subsidize the armies of other countries while allowing for the very sad depletion of our military.
Fuck off! No, I don't know. You have the US has the biggest army in the world.
Me too. But in
No,
does.
there's
We
no
don't need
argument.
it.
You spend the most money on you spend the most money on the military. You've got the biggest
you're
one.
debating me on something I'm not debating because I'm agreeing.
I'm debating Trump
we
though.
have the
I'm
next
debating
one. Yeah.
Trump.
Okay,
He's wrong. Completely fucking wrong.
But to be fair, I do hope that he treats the military better than Obama did.
No, I'm not. I've got nothing against the people.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I was just wanting to make that
People in
point.
the military.
But yeah,
I'm
we
just
don't
saying.
need to make it any
that-
bigger. We're pretty big.
I will be back in a couple minutes.
no.
That guy didn't respond, so I don't think I'm allowed on his thing. But maybe she'll for me. But I will be back in a minute.
Okay, you've
Bathroom
got the biggest. America's got spends the most and has the biggest army in the world.
Yeah, it does.
Like-
we could probably do with spending less and maybe diverting that spending that we do spend on the military into maybe education.
Not just less, a lot less. Like we're talking like
Can I
billions
interrupt for 1
less.
second though? I got an idea.
Okay.
Why don't I put copies of these streams on my channel, and then I can help spread the word about Aerith Radio better.
You could do if you want. I don't care. Yeah,
Yeah, that's probably a
that'd
good
be
idea.
cool.
I'm on it. You know, why not?
Yeah, if you want,
I'll try
go
it.
for
and
it.
See what happens, but I'll be back.
I don't care. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no. It's just I don't agree. More spending. Trump, what are you doing? No. Anyway,
It's tough, for an army will be raised.
For too long, a small group in our nation's capital has reaped the rewards of government, while
But
the
this is
people have borne
yeah.
the cost.
This is true. This is
Powerful
true.
will be
That is
ripped
true.
From their decadent nests and cast out into the cold world that we know and endure.
Washington flourished, but the people did not share in its wealth. That all
That's true.
changes starting right here and right now.
You know,
Because this moment is your moment, it belongs to you.
hey, pause it for a second.
Spoils will be enjoyed.
Okay, you want to know the contrast between Bane and Trump right now? Is that
I know.
Bane's speech is causing people to riot.
Yep.
Trump's speech, nobody that who supports Trump has rioted. Only people
Yep.
that oppose Trump have rioted. So just
Yeah,
want to
that's
point
the
that one out.
difference.
There you go.
No. If Bane done the same thing, it would be instead of them rioting right now, they would be celebrating and they'd be taking people's fucking shit. I know. I get the point. But they're starting. I'm just point out there's certain things that Trump's retarded on, and definitely the military spending one is.
Yeah, you don't have to agree with everything Trump. Like, I don't agree with that part. I still think overall his speech was pretty good. He had a good.
No,
speech.
it is. I've never heard it. I've never watched it. So this is the first time I've watched it.
Oh, you should watch the whole thing because it's about bringing people together and uniting, not caring what race or sex or anything that you are. He mentions that and stuff. So it's actually
I've not watched it. I've no interest in it. To be honest, I've no interest in it because I quite.
Don't watch it.
Well, no, I'm not fucking like. I'm not a US citizen. I'm just here for the laws, right? It's like he might be what he says he is. He might not be.
Who knows? Only time will tell. He hasn't been president long enough yet. We'll see.
I give no fucks. I'm just in here. I'm just like, he's better than Hillary, guaranteed. But I'm like, I want to just sit back and watch, and then I'll decide.
But
because
anyways,
they were both awful. Honestly, you've got an e-celebrity. Well, not an e-celeb, but you've got a celebrity, and you've got Hillary, and the celebrity won. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing in there. Hillary would have known. What scares me is Hillary would have known what she was doing in there, and would have fucking done a war with Russia.
She would have kept everything the same.
Everyone in.
Yeah, she would have.
Right, yeah, everything would have been the same except
war with Russia.
There'd be a big possibility of that, and I know. Doesn't matter what I say. That most of Europe would be with the US. Europe would not side with Russia. That's not a thing. So it would happen, and we'd all be fucked. And that, it's just better this way, because this way, there's no war with Russia. The guy that you get as president is thick as shit, but at least he's not corrupt in like a proper corrupt way, right? He's corrupt and he's thick, but he's corrupt in like a thick way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, does that make sense? I would not say he's 100% clean. Yeah.
No, Hillary is 100% corrupt, right? There's no doubt. In the background, she'd be fucking with shit. Right, this fucker, he doesn't even know what's happening in the background, right? So he's just going about going, yeah, I'm Trump, hi guys. Do you see what I'm saying? You see, there's a big difference. Hillary knows what she would do, what she's doing. She knows what she's doing in the background, and it would be awful. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He talks shit most of the time, and I think that's better. It is. Honestly, that's my honest fucking opinion on it.
I will never argue with somebody that Trump isn't thick, doesn't know stuff about some things, and that like he doesn't contradict himself, or
by the way, they're at
a bit of a hypocrite in some situations. I would never argue with that with anybody.
But Hillary definitely is, but she knows how it works in the background, and that's what frightens me. She's corrupt as fuck, and she knows how to swing shit in the background. She knows the political shit. She knows how to.
She screwed over Bernie Sanders.
Okay, go on your Twitter. Right. Go on your Twitter and look up #Portland protest. They're in Portland.
Let me finish this. Send
me
it, and I'll finish this.
Yeah,
I you would have by now.
Well, it's easier for me if you send me.
Radical Islamic terrorism.
Blood will be shed.
Which we will eradicate completely from the face of the earth. We will be protected by the great men and women of our military.
The police will survive as they learn to serve True justice.
Again,
Time
he's
for
an SJW, not
empty
Trump.
talk is over. Now arrives the hour of action. It will endure. We will make America great again. Thank you. God bless you. And God bless America.
You guys see this Portland thing? I got a video.
I don't understand why. Okay, I don't understand why the liberals have a problem with fighting Islamic terrorism.
Because they're retarded.
Because it's racist. Supposedly.
No, honestly, it's because they're retarded. Don't understand.
Okay, I got a periscope of it, and this is where all the action is going to happen once it turns dark there in Portland. That's where all the stuff happened last time when Trump announced he was going to be president, that he was running, and everyone was protesting. It was in Portland. Look how big this crowd is right now.
Oh, give me a bit to find out what the fuck is going on. Which one?
The periscope link. I just put in there.
Right.
It's not just a
This is
crowd.
going to
It's not.
turn. What's going to happen is this is going to become a riot sometime at night.
It is. I don't know what time it is right now in Portland, but yeah.
This one.
You're gonna see something burning with that friggin' peace sign.
This one.
Yeah, and they're making speeches now.
Make racists scared again. Well, that's dumb. They have an upside down flag. You don't fly a flag upside down except for in emergencies. That's like yelling fire in a theater, you fucking retard.
They also have a flag with like McDonald's symbols all over.
That is
Someone's
so,
from the military.
I am triggered right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
they have an American
upside down flag, you piece of shit.
How about the flag they made that has all the corporate symbols on it instead of the stars?
No, the upside down flag's a sign of distress.
But this one's worse though.
No,
American flag
doesn't matter what. No, it doesn't matter what. Like that, if you make some shitty flag up, you can make any shitty flag up you want, right? But if you hang a flag upside down, that's a sign of distress. That's a military. No, this is a world. Oh,
they're trying to say
this
that
is a worldwide. You don't understand.
That's what they're trying to say, but that's like saying this theater is on fire. It's not fucking on fire.
That's a military sign of distress, okay?
Well,
when you do that, when you do that, okay, you're saying you want military to intervene to stop a military takeover.
So the military should do that and then say, "Oh, you asked for help."
No, you don't understand what that means.
But that's what I'm saying. The military should see that flag upside down and be like, "Okay, let's roll in there and take care of it." Then they asked us for help, so let's take care of it.
Yeah, what's distressing you, you pieces of shit?
Right, but it's not.
Here's the thing: America is in distress, and the ship is going down, but it's because of these people, not because of Trump.
Right, and if they're
but
it's not.
The ship's not going down. It's changing course, and they're fucking retarded.
You don't understand. Not only is that a signal to you. Not only is that a signal to your military, it's a signal to all military, including your allies. Okay, if you fly a flag upside down,
you just don't do that haphazardly, lightheartedly. You don't do that shit.
Give it another 4 hours. It'll be dark, and watch what happens. Right with this. Because of how crowded this is, if the cops march in there to break it up.
I still think you're pussyfooting over this flag thing. That actually means something. It actually means something. It means something. Okay, that the flag being upside down.
Not to Canadians and Brits, it doesn't.
Actually, yes, it does. To everyone, this means something.
See,
if
I'm not
you
offended
fly
by
a
the
flag,
American flag doing that because it's the American flag.
No, any flag. It's an international symbol for crisis. It's an international symbol to say, allies, help us. We are fucked. We are bombarded by terrorists.
Yes, but these
Get here
SJWs
now.
believe this
Help
crap.
us. It doesn't matter. You don't understand. You don't understand how bad. It's not that bad.
I know it's a bad thing, but I'm saying the SJWs believe they're bullshit, and that's why they're doing it.
No. even if what they believe is true, it still isn't a reason to do it, because it's not the same thing.
Yeah, but you can't tell these SCWs this stuff. You can't. They don't care.
No.
Nor do they understand it.
No, it's a military sign for complete distress. Okay.
I know, but you can't tell these people that because they don't care.
No, it's when, okay, I'll put
They don't
it in
have any
context.
respect. Is what I'm saying. I know what you're
It's
saying,
when
but
there's no one is left apart from the fucking president, and the military that are protecting him are under fucking siege.
Right, but they don't care.
Then you do it.
But they don't care. They want their message to get out that America's supposedly under siege by someone who they claim to be racist without proof. But by the way, the riot cops already got ready like 5 hours ago in Portland, so they're ready to break this shit up. I don't know when they're gonna move in, but they normally let them go until 9 o'clock, and that's when like a curfew gets in.
Did these people not go through like history and stuff?
No, they don't.
I'm
because they
being
keep throwing Martin
serious,
Luther King quotes out, right? When they're totally going against what Martin Luther King was all about, which was
well, there's that,
peaceful
but
resistance.
no, there's this. No, this pissed me off. The flag being upside down is really pissed me off. If you done that, if you done that in World War II, honestly, if you France could have done that. France could have done that. No, France could have done that in World War II, right? Because France was taken over by Germany. Okay, they were taken over by a military force.
Okay, but let me bring this to your attention while it's on the screen, please.
Oh,
the yellow hat the guy's wearing is the same hat the Smugly Puff wears.
Oh.
And he's trying to like show support for that. But I understand the military thing and why people are pissed about it. So
no. Oh. It's like France could have done that during the occupation when Germany came, basically rolled into France, right? That's the thing. That's when you do it, right? When you've been taken over by a military force. That's when you do that, right? And the last stand, you're on your last stand, you hang your fucking flag upside down. It's a complete call to anyone that you're in complete fucking distress, right?
It's back up on there or not.
Oh, I don't know how to explain it more.
You don't have to. I understand what you're saying.
It's a complete sign of complete distress. You don't do that. What if your allies see it and then go okay, and fly in a couple of planes and bomb that whole area? Because that's what it means.
By the way, if you just type in Portland, there's a ton of periscopes for Portland right now. There's 3 of them that are live.
Yeah, I think I'm done. After saying that, like, because I know what it means, because I know what a flag upside down means. It's oh fucking hell! I'm done. If that's what they think's what's happened, they're delusional. They're completely fucking delusional. Do you think you'd be standing there and that many people as a protest? Hang your stupid flag upside down and actually being what you think it means?
No, they probably heard it somewhere and then.
I know, but it's not just can't just hear something somewhere and then fucking like do shit like that. That's dangerous. Oh, I know they're stupid, but I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's a international military sign to say we're fucked. If you can't save us, just nuke everything. That's pretty much what it means.
You should hear the speech going on right now at this thing, like talking about landlords and shit, about fixing your apartment and.
Oh, fucking hell. I can't believe they hung the flag upside down.
It's dumb.
Like, could you imagine if there was no news, right?
This girl's
like,
defending
at all,
undocumented immigrants, okay? She's like, oh, you can't get this ID if you're not a legal immigrant. Good, you're not a legal immigrant, so get out.
Exactly.
Do it
You
legally
shouldn't
or
vote, you
illegally.
faggot. What's wrong with you? Like, no one's arguing about you being illegal or not. It's like how about you be legal and then be a thing? Fucking hell. I can't get over that they had an upside down flag. I'm not going to get over that because I know what it means.
Yeah, but doesn't the
no, listen. If we
doesn't them put corporate symbols on the American flag bother you more?
No, that's not the same. You don't understand.
And it's no longer the American flag. It's somebody. You can take the stars off in Photoshop and put whatever you want in the middle. I don't care if you change the stripes on it. It's not the American flag anymore. It's some flag that you made.
You are basically.
It's some flag you made.
Okay, Portland's done it before though.
No,
you
don't understand. You don't understand.
I know, but they did it last time too.
You don't understand. No.
You don't understand. They did it last time too. When Trump won, they did the same thing.
Right. Well, it's the same thing. Then it means the same thing. You don't understand. But you don't understand what it means.
It's just dumb. It's dumb of them. It's dumb.
If we did not have media and knew what is going on and knew that these fuckers are idiots, right? If that was the international sign, like, to come in, and if you were the allies, it would be the international sign to nuke that area. They've already lost. They're done. They've gave up, right? This is the international sign to nuke America. You know, understand? Like, that's what it means. It means we're fucked. We've got about 2 guys left, and we're defending our fucking shit. Hopefully you see this flag, and you take us out with the enemy. That's what I mean. Fucking hell.
Then the military should move in and take them out then. What's the problem?
No, it means your military's gone. The upside down flag means the military is gone. There's about 5 guys defending your president, right? Your whole military.
Your military doesn't have to be gone, but it's like either getting destroyed or about to collapse, or
you're fucked.
You know, you're fucked. Or let's say you were a ship and you were an American ship and you needed the SOS and you needed to like signal that, and you're not necessarily under attack, but maybe there's something going wrong with your boat, whatever. Maybe you're stranded. You would hang the flag upside down and have them come in and help you.
It's a sign of major distress.
Well, just wait till they start burning it. Then you'll be really upset, right?
No, because hanging upside down is even worse. It's a national sign of distress. You don't understand.
Both. Hanging it upside down and setting it on fire.
No, you don't understand. It's not the same thing. Burning it doesn't matter. Hanging it upside down is an international symbol.
I know.
Right.
Burning it's just a sign of protest or whatever, or your for your freedom of speech and stuff. So there's nothing, whatever. I don't care about that.
For fuck's sake. No,
this is a thing that actually has a meaning behind it, and should keep that meaning. It should not be used lightly.
Right.
America's been fucked for a long time. But they also had upside down flags during Occupy Wall Street and stuff like that. So it's not the first time they've done it.
It's dumb.
Well, I condemn it all. You should not, if you know anything about the history of war, you should not be hanging a flag upside down, because that's not only is it fucking with the meaning, it's signaling out something that you don't understand, because you wouldn't do it. If you understood it, you wouldn't do it. Like, I know they're trying to make a political point.
Leon said yes, so I'm going to be going over there shortly. But
it's I'm going to fucking end. I'm so fucking annoyed now. I don't know what to say.
You're not even American.
I still want to go over the song.
No, but I understand what it means. It's not It's not that I'm not
Okay, so
American.
get into
It's
the
like
salt-
I
so get into
understand
the salt
what that
then.
signal means.
So
It's
get
not.
into the salt then.
Oh,
Get in-
fucking hell.
Get into the salt then and change the topic.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just get into the salt. Go to
Okay.
the salt.
Send me the salts.
I gave you all the salts, the images.
Where are they? On the
Like,
thing.
in your message, you gotta like
Right,
go up.
leave me alone. Okay, so we done the Guardian, we done the No, we done the other thing.
Yeah, I gotta switch over to this other thing though. So.
Okay, well, thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Remember to give us a wee
problem.
shell.
I didn't mean
maybe.
to trigger you.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I'm just annoyed
Okay, come
that
on.
upside down
Okay,
flag
anybody
means
watching?
something.
I don't think there is anybody right now, but maybe there is.
Probably not. Probably
Let's
not.
go over to the Charity channel tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. That's when my charity stream starts. If you two can tweet it out for me, it's on my Twitter. Like you can just retweet it. Or something. That would help. But yeah, that's about it. So, and I'm gonna take some of these hangouts and put them on my channel and see what happens. See if I can get you some more subs or not. Hopefully. So you can get a bigger audience. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for having me on again.
Okay, yeah, it was good having you. Oh my god, I'm all alone. Lauren, where'd you go? I'm still watching this protesting a little. It's still a freaking upside down flag like fucking retards. There's like a couple of them. Make fascism afraid again. Oh my god, you guys are so dumb. He's not a fascist. He's a president. You know, he was elected. And people voted. And then there was the Electoral College who voted for him based on what the people of the state wanted, or the little regions and everything. You know, so not really fascism. He's not going to take over and become some fascist dictator of the United States. He's not going to throw out minorities. He supports the gay community, the LGBTQ.
Okay, I just back.
I was talking just a little bit or whatever, waiting for you to come back.
Good. Yeah, because we can't have Daddy on. Yay.
So if you want to like get into looking at the salt and stuff now.
We can do, yes. We will do that. And then we'll end the show because I'm so angry now. I'm so, right, because I know what it means. If you done that in World War II. Oh. God damn. Like, Dunkirk in World War II would be the time to be doing that. Right, that.
There's idiots. It's treating it like a lot of their signs and stuff are like, you know, Trump's fascism and fascism.
And no, they're so off the rails of their thinking that.
This is what makes people not take them credibly, though. Like, if they, like, offered real things, people would take you more credibly and really look into this stuff or whatever, points that you have. They would, like, look into, they want to listen to you. But then you just seem more and more crazy. And then you're just getting more and more crazier with your crap.
Yeah. I can't. I don't know if you know about Dunkirk, right? But Dunkirk is the worst. I would say it's probably one of the worst military disasters in history. In fact, it probably is.
I don't know about that one.
You don't know about Dunkirk? Holy shit.
I don't know if I learned about it and just forgot or whatever.
You probably didn't. It was a British.
No, I probably
thing.
didn't learn about it then, if it was a British thing.
It's in World War II. We were over in France, right? Obviously. Way back in. There's going to be a movie about it. They're making a movie about it. But what happened is we went into France against the Germans, right? France was already fucked. So we were in there trying to stop France getting fucked. And we got... Basically what happened, the forces got forced back. Germans were too strong. They got forced back. And we were all on the beach. The military forces all retreated back to the beach. There was nowhere for them to go, right? So Germans were closing in, just shooting everyone. There was fucking planes going over, fucking massacring everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the call went out in London, well, England. Anyone with boats, doesn't matter what type of boat, anyone with a boat that can go over and try and pick up our troops, just do it, right? So there was fisher boats, there was just like sailboats, there was everything. Everything that you could imagine went over. The brave ones, the brave ones that thought, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna go in and save my fucking the troops, right? Anything you could imagine, like things that were breaking apart, anything that would run that could get across the channel, get to the beach to save the troops, were all going over because we had no proper military boats left. They were all doing other things, so we had a fleet of just normal civilian craft going over the channel. We also had military boats as well, but we didn't have enough to pick up the amount of people that were there, because it was like a distress thing, right? It was like, if you don't get here soon, we're going to get fucked, right? So we didn't have enough military craft to go and pick them up. So they made a call out to like civilian craft, and there was fisher boats, sailboats, everything under the sun went out to go and get these fucking poor guys that were getting mauled with fucking artillery, fighter aircraft.
I think that's really amazing.
Aircraft. Everything,
that
right?
They put out the call and stuff, and people came to their aid.
They actually went there, right? They went there. They got them back. They made it. They made it a victory. They made a defeat into a complete victory, because like it was amazing how many we got back. Like everyone was expecting most of them would be dead, but they actually got. Like, well, do you know how when you're like, you're maybe the head, you're maybe like the prime minister or whatever, you're the head, you know how fucking awful this is going to be, right? And you set in for the worst or the best, right? They actually made it so that even the best they thought they would get, they got more back. So it was a complete successful, overwhelmingly successful operation, just because of the amount of people that went, yeah, I'm going to take my boat and I can pick off, like, yeah. So
that's awesome.
It was a defeat, but it was a victory in the sense that the British people just basically came together and went. They had more volunteers than they thought they would, and they saved more people than they thought they would. So
that is a victory.
Yeah, but it's the Battle of Dunkirk. It's going to be a movie. I think there's a big movie producer going to do it. Anyway, if you look up on Google, Dunkirk, there's a new movie coming out, and it's going to be quite recent because they've done most of it, but not all of it yet. And Yeah, that's a thing.
And that's everybody got a nice history lesson.
Well,
Yeah.
no, it's actually
what is
no,
that
but that's when you put the flag upside down. Do you know what I mean? That's in that perspective. That would be the reason you put the flag upside down. When you're fucking cornered on a beach, you're pretty much fucked, and there's no one there to pick you up. Put the flag upside down, and that's the signal. That's the international signal for like shit to happen. That's my view. That would be my view. In Dunkirk, if they put the flag upside down, it'd be that makes sense, because that's like everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a civilian or not. Just get in there and try and pick up as many fucking troops as you can and get them out. That's like that's to me, that would be in Dunkirk, the flag should have been upside down, which it probably was. But that's what it means. That's international signal to say, fucking get in here, save me, try and help. Right? It's a desperate situation. You do not don't do that because you're offended that some prime minister or president has been elected. What's wrong with you? It's not the same thing, and that's what gets me upset. I'm like, because I know that means something, you faggots.
You know what? People have more of a case to throw a flag upside down than these little friggin' SJW crybabies and everything, little crybabies. The people in North Korea.
Yeah, and
a little bit more like what they're running from their government, and they throw their flag upside down.
Well, then again, North Korea would be. No one wants to touch North Korea, which I find concerning, because if you're all for freedom and shit, and you got the UN and you've got the US going, oh, we're all for freedom, why didn't you intervened in?
I think we send them support a lot of times, like food and everything. Food.
We don't. No one's done anything about North Korea. I'm pretty sure. No one has military marched into North Korea and went,
no,
fuck
I didn't
you,
say military.
you're getting fucked over. No, but they should. They don't help North Korea. Fuck off.
I think it's a lot more complicated than that.
No, it's not.
Because
No, it's not.
a lot of countries don't want us to go in there, and it would also, I think, create bad relations with China. No,
it wouldn't.
Johan, China supports North Korea.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. And if China if you're a defector and you get caught in China, China sends you back to North Korea.
Nonsense. If we went into North Korea, they'd be fucked. China wouldn't give a fuck. No, look, this is how it would work. China would be like,
China's their ally.
Yeah, but China would be like, and they make so much money from the West. Honestly, they make so much money now from the West, they would just ignore it. They wouldn't care. There is no.
I don't know how big of a chance people want to take.
They wouldn't care. They wouldn't care. They'd be like, yeah, Korea's pretty shit. And if you go in and fuck them up, nah.
We also don't want to make a martyr out of their friggin' leader.
No, but you wouldn't. How would that happen? The people are starving. Like, they don't get food. Like, the people there are starving, okay?
There's a lot of starving people.
If we ever had a reason to go into a country, it would be North Korea. Like, military-wise. Because they're fucking awful.
Well, I think the biggest thing,
there's not.
I think the biggest
Africa's a different thing. Africa can't grow food. There's other reasons for the African way. Like
They
the
also
African,
kicked
right.
their white farmers out. They took their white farmers' land away and they kicked them out or whatever. And,
Right.
And then they couldn't grow the food.
Right, but that's Africa is a different situation than
Yes.
fucking North Korea. Okay, North Korea
say-
can grow shit. They just don't do it, or do it, but it all goes to the fucking elite fuckers. They've got, look, if anyone wanted a humanitarian fucking military thing to do anything, North Korea, just do North Korea. I mean, look at South Korea, right? And then tell me why North Korea is so much in a shitty state, right? How is that possible? It can't be. The only reason it's possible is because they're doing it to themselves, right? Which means military intervention to take down the dictator piece of shit is the right thing to do. But no one will do it. No one will do it because a thing. Or you make an excuse. Fuck your excuses. The UN should be in there. The US should, if you're for freedom, the UN and fucking the US should be in there. And fucking dealing with that shit. Should be doing it. Fucking should be doing that, right? And don't give a fuck if China are like, oh, you shouldn't be doing. What's China going to do? US has got the biggest military in the world. What's China going to do? Like, try and start a fight? It's fucking nuke
They might build catapults and start launching people at us with bombs strapped to them.
And?
They got a lot of people, man. That wouldn't even put a dent. No, I'm joking. But
no, but you know my point. I know you're joking, but do you know my point? It's like
I do understand your point.
China's gonna go. No, we make a lot more from the West than we make from like North Korea. Like, yeah, I think we should join the West on this. We're not gonna fuck shit up. Like, they're not. Their economy, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. Because if they did, I'd just go to them. Look, if I was the leader, right, I'd just go to them. Okay, do you want to go against us with this thing? See, everything you import, it's not coming in. We're going to block everything you import. Everything. How many pieces of technology do you have that says China on it?
probably a lot of stuff.
Right. So if I say to China, everything you produce is not coming into this country.
They'll
Like
probably hurt
China's-
the people here too, though.
And
You don't want to
China's well, China's gonna go, oh fuck, most of our money comes from the West. Right? You don't even have to do it. This is the thing, you don't even have to do it. It will be done. Like, as soon as you tell them this is how it's gonna work, we'll just block everything. Like, put your people to it and be like, hand.
We'll have everything like made in Russia. No.
Yeah, no, we'll just make it ourselves. Like, it might cost more, but we'll make it ourselves. We need more jobs here. And people are crying out for jobs. We can get it done. I don't care. We'll just make it here instead of fucking paying you faggots. Like a penny. You'll have to pay them like more. Just done. Don't care. And then they'll be like, oh, wait, maybe we shouldn't. It would be fine. Honestly, it's China's like, what? China isn't. If anyone went in North Korea, China isn't gonna take a hissy fit. It might try, but it's not going to amount to fuck all. Anyway. I should be president. I should be that guy. Just do it. Well, fuck you.
One for president.
Yeah, and I'd have more people building stuff, right? Because you just said, oh, most of my shit comes from China. Well, most of your shit comes from the US now. Because we've sanctioned China. You can't get shit in from China because we told them to fuck off. So not only am I doing a good thing, I'm doing a better thing by helping the people with jobs that don't have jobs, because they will have jobs.
You'd be hurting my job though.
How?
Okay, my little side job where I make little plushies because I get my socks and everything from China.
Well, you just need to get them from
the
like,
US
the
the US doesn't produce it.
Well,
Those socks that I get. Well, they produce the type of sock, but they don't produce the colors, like the solid colors.
Well, they would need to, because it'd be supply and demand, wouldn't it? It'd be supply and demand. I mean, that's how it works, right?
Unless I'm the only one that wants it.
Which isn't the reason China's producing it.
True.
If China's producing it, it means a lot of people are wanting it. It just means a lot of people are wanting it that isn't the US. Right,
Possibly.
so this is the thing, right? China produces a lot of fucking stuff, but it's really cheap.
You know
It's
what
only
would be
cheap.
good?
It's only cheap because they fucking treat their
They treat their workers awful.
exactly. Like so.
Yeah, but China actually produces things that the US does not in ways that the US does not. Like they have their really.
Oh no,
like,
but that's because
Hawaii
you
stuff
shut it down. No, hang on.
The chibi stuff.
That's
What?
because you shut it down because it cost too much and it was cheaper to buy from China. Right? You shut it down.
No. I'm saying we just don't produce those things, and I don't because it's not. It's not.
Yeah, but
so
you
much.
don't produce it because it equaled that. It was cheaper to get it in.
Well, no. Let's say, for example, I have a pin that's like 50 cents. Okay, you can buy pins here for 50 cents a dollar in America, but I have a pin that's super kawaii. Okay, they don't have that style here, so
No,
you'd
but
have to. We could, but we don't produce those styles here. Something that Japan produces those
Well,
things.
there's a market.
It would.
It just opens up the market.
Yeah, it would be
opens
really
up
nice
the
to
US
open up.
market.
It
It
really
opens up the US market to do it instead of like buying it from like. Well, actually, that was Japan. Japan's different. Japan's a different country.
Japan also produces super.
Japan is not
stuff.
China.
I know.
Get it from
I'm just
Japan
saying they
then.
both. What would be nice, in the only situation I think that would solve this problem or whatever, is if China brought over, not China, but Japan had more stores open in the U.S. where we could buy Japanese stuff.
The thing
get
is,
the super cute stuff.
the thing is, you could get it from Japan. Thing is, China, at the moment, if like China just has cheap wages, right? That's it. If you ban that, you can't get imports from China. The whole fucking thing, nope, done. Right? The whole West just goes ban imports from China. Okay, like China would suffer a lot more than we do. Like, because we could produce what they do. It's easy to do it. It would just cost a wee bit more. Like, so, and look, China, if you went this hard line with China, China would fold. They would. They'd fold. They'd be like, do you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Have North Korea, yeah, we know it's a piece of shit. Because they already do know it's a piece of shit. They know it's bad. Right? So, if we done that, over North Korea. I'm not saying over other things. I'm saying over North Korea, China would fold. They would fold easily. It wouldn't be even hard. They'd do it instantly, because they know. They understand where their bread is buttered. You know what I mean? They fucking definitely do it.
Well, do you want to look at the salt, and then we can like kind of
Yes.
close everything out?
Yes, I know. I was gonna run. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What is that I'm looking at?
Any of the salt stuff that I sent you, like I sent you images, so you can.
I think I've done most of it, haven't I?
Not the images. We did the articles. That's fine. We won't do any more articles, but you haven't done images. You go to the very first one I sent you.
We done the protester screams in agony. The
We done
other
that.
one, the Guardian campaign to impeach President Trump. Is that the one you're the Washington Post, or give me a hint?
Okay, one second. I clicked on the thing so I can go up. If you go up to the very top, all right, and
Wait.
you see up here a tweet by Tatina Abulula. I don't know what that. How are you
Wait,
pronouncing it?
what? Are you on about the tweets? Okay.
In your DM.
Yeah. I'm looking. Tatina, just for I'm black to calling you Bruce. Is that the one you're on?
Yeah, just for that, I'm back to calling you Bruce. So screen share so that we can screen share everybody.
I will do. Give me. I'm just making sure it's the right. Making sure I'm on.
That's fine.
Making sure
Alright.
I am on the right tracks. That one. There you go. Screenshot, right?
Yes.
And I will present.
So just this one here, this top one, is just because Caitlyn Jenner accepted an invitation to attend Donald Trump's inauguration. This person's going to start calling her Bruce again.
Okay.
Just for accepting. Friggin', that's dumb. You're dumb. I don't even like Caitlyn Jenner, but you're dumb. Okay, now
You
you
mean
can scroll
Bruce
down.
Jenner? I am confused.
Yeah, but he took on the name Caitlyn.
But does that not look like a man?
I'm not saying it doesn't look very manly. I'm saying he did the whole transition thing. So he's a jackass. I think he's an asshole. But yeah, you're wrong. I don't like Caitlyn Jenner. Especially since like he was on camera threatening somebody.
Oh, I'm just look.
I had a difference of opinion, so I don't like him. I don't think she's a good role model or anything like that. I'm just disagreeing that this person is like being so petty that she accepted an invitation to Trump's inauguration, and now you're going to stop calling her Caitlyn. You're going to start calling her Bruce again. Like, ooh. Okay.
Yeah, but that's because they're hypocrites. We know this.
Yeah, they are. Yes, definitely hypocrite. Okay, so you can scroll down a little.
No. This is what they do all the time. They're complete fucking hypocrites. As soon as you disagree with them, they do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They do it all the
Oh, yeah.
fucking time. And
They do, I know.
It really fucking annoys me. Oh, I'm so like...
They're really
annoyed.
notorious for their hypocrisy.
They are. You want this bigger? And then
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see that bigger.
there you go.
Okay. Well, yeah. So this is like a bunch of different people. So this person says, "My husband must be the only old white guy who wasn't offered a position in the Trump administration."
I wasn't.
Boycott any advertisers who sponsor coverage of the presidential inauguration. You're dumb. good luck with that, I guess. POC are first in line to be targeted at the hands of authoritarian white male power. You're an idiot. Wearing a black beret and throwing gang signs all day tomorrow. Who's in? You're also an idiot. Like, I hope she did that, and I hope she got arrested for being such a dumbass.
Mhm.
This person is a person advocating for flying the flag upside down, which we were just talking about. And they even have what it's for on there, but they still want to do that.
Yeah.
All right. So
Don't
you're an
understand.
idiot.
No. Yeah, they don't understand what it means. Like, they really fucking don't understand what it means. And then there's this one.
My present, I weep for us all.
No, she was awful. Fucking hell. They were,
here's signs
they're
illegitimate.
retarded. Yeah, the only one that's illegitimate is all of them.
His presidency is legitimate, so.
No, every single one of them is
Yeah, they
illegitimate.
are.
That's what
They
they
are.
mean. That's
They're
exactly
letting us-
what they mean.
They're letting us know that they're illegitimate.
They're all bastards. What I did there.
So this is a person calling Trump illegitimate again. You lost the popular vote, and more people are protesting you than attending your inauguration. Sad. I don't know how true that is. I doubt that. I'm not saying a lot of people are protesting it, but like that's just because he lost the popular vote does not mean he's illegitimate. That's not how our elections work.
No, it works. Not how it works. Not how it works. Oh, I fucking hate people. This is why I hate people. It gets worse.
With the amount of people who are disgusted by him, what makes him qualified to be our president? Somebody assassinate him before tomorrow. If anyone is willing to assassinate this pig, I will gladly set you up a GoFundMe account to set you free, please. So thanks, Tracy. You would still end up in jail, Tracy. If someone did this, or attempted this, okay, and they went to jail for it, she said this is the reason why. She said she'd do this for me. Here's the tweets and everything. She would go to jail too.
Yep, but they're retarded.
That's just dumb. It's like a thing that just says an elephant or something that says racism. Like
That is an elephant.
It's an elephant.
It is. I don't
balloon.
like this.
It doesn't. Oh yeah, her face. It's a big elephant that says racism. Yeah,
There's a big
wonderful.
elephant, and then there's like racism up there, and they're like, that's an elephant.
That's an elephant. Okay, I got this breaking government sacks. So this is the campers breaking into the tower on Wall Street. Went from protesters to criminals. I wonder how long that took. Probably not very long.
Did you just see? No, I think I heard something, but no, it probably wasn't. I'm fine. Fine. I'm not really that drunk.
Yeah, this is the person. Like I tweeted at them and stuff. They're so dumb. This is my country's flag. This is the only flag I will ever pledge to honor, love, and respect. Okay, then move to that country. And then they wanted me to pay for them moving. You pay my way and I'm gone. Airfare, lodging, and paperwork. I got bills here, but if you and your racist friends want to put up some stacks...
No, you were bitching about the country. You're the one bitching about the country. Fuck off.
You said it wasn't your country and it wasn't your flag, that this was your country's flag, and that wasn't your that wasn't your president or anything, why don't you move? It's very simple. If you don't like it here, I mean, you're free to move. If you do like it here, you're free to stay as long as you're a legal person.
Off.
I don't care what
then.
country. I don't care what country you're from. If you want to move here and live here and be an American or whatever, but you said you didn't like anything about this country. You complained about it, so you could spend your own money, move back to your country that you love so much.
Although to be fair, if I was going to move to America, I'd still consider myself Scottish.
I don't think there's anything wrong with being like, having.
And if
this is what I would expect.
But if I was like, it's not my country anymore, then I would move back to Scotland. Like,
yeah, well,
do you see my point?
When you move here and you become a citizen, you're an American citizen. That's what I consider you. I consider you an American now.
Yeah,
you're
still fuck
Scottish.
Off back home, right? I can still fuck off back home.
Yeah, you can if you don't like it anymore. But I consider you an American now. You're one of us. You're one of the American people. You know, welcome to the country, kind of thing.
Yeah, but I'd be like, no. But what he's saying is,
what he's saying is he no longer likes it here. He hates everything.
Yeah.
He likes his country.
Well, fuck off back to your own.
Yeah, just move back. Move back.
I would do that if I moved to America. And then it was like, I don't like it here anymore. I just fuck off back here. Like, it's not a problem. Because I've got a brain.
Yeah, that makes sense. He doesn't make any sense. And you wouldn't demand people to friggin' pay
you
your
have
way.
to conform to what I want. It's like, no, we don't. Especially if you've just moved in. I mean, what is this nonsense? You weren't even born here and you're expecting that? What you did? That's even worse. If you were born here, it could be a thing. But you're not, fuck off. Fuck off, Matt. Just just fuck off.
He's a complete idiot.
You know, half these fuckers would not want to be in Scotland. Because, I don't know. It's like Scottish people don't put up with that shit. They just go, okay, fuck off then. That would be it. Just be fuck off then.
I think I tweeted back to him or
tweeted
it and was like, this racist guy or whatever doesn't want. I didn't call him racist, but this guy just wants people to pay for a trip out of a country he doesn't like. But yeah, there is no such thing as radical Islam. There is Islam. Only you hate it. Hard luck. Stop bashing our beloved religion, idiot. And I just had that picture there, like, what the fuck am I reading? You're an idiot.
That I think it's a dangerous ideology. It's worse than Christianity. I don't like any. I don't like any religion. Okay,
and Trump doesn't hate Islam so much as Islamic terrorists, which he said multiple times. The terrorist part is important. Also, I don't know. I guess you don't consider bombings or mass killings radical when Muslims are performing. I don't know. Maybe I want to know what this person considers radical, because I would say that these actions are radical.
Okay, I'm young enough old enough, to remember the IRA bombings and stuff in London, and other things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't putting all Christians didn't get the blame for it, right? So I see your point. Like, I see the point that you can't condemn all of them for it.
Nobody is condemning all of them. He's saying there's no such thing as the radical Islam. There could be Islam, and then there could be the radical Islam, and the radical ones are the ones doing the bombings and the mass murder. That's the separation.
It was based on, but this is my point. This is what I'm trying to get to. It was based on a radical fringe of the Catholic community in Ireland were the IRA, okay? The IRA bombings and all that were a radical fringe of that thing.
Mhm.
And
that's what
you
you
could
would call-
place
you
it
would
on
call it-
religion.
You would call it radical. But you would call it radical to separate the people
Yes.
from the people that
Exactly.
don't do that to the people that do. So
Exactly.
So he doesn't want the separation. He wants it all to be included, apparently.
No, well, no, Trump said, I seen his speech, fucking seen what he said. He said radical, Trump said radical Islamist.
Yeah,
It's
terrorist.
fine.
That's what he said. I'm saying that this guy or girl, Layla Benzazi, doesn't want the separation.
He said Islamist terrorists. He said Islamist terrorists. Islamist terrorists. That would be the same as Margaret Thatcher back in the day. Maybe there is a video of her saying this, but that would be the same as her saying radical, or that would be the same as her saying Christian terrorists.
Yeah, which would be fine.
Which
if
would be
that's
the
what they're
IRA.
doing.
Like, if you could find from like back in the 1980s to the early 1990s, if you can find any prime minister saying Christian terrorists, it would be the same thing. It'd be the same thing. I don't know if they did. I can't remember. I'm too young to remember. But that's when it was all happening. There was wars, man. There was like proper fucking, like, we sent troops in Northern Ireland to chill it out. Like, there was a proper thing going on. So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it was a war. It wasn't really a war. It was like, because it was part of our own country. So, they were fighting for a different reason than the Islamists. The other ones are fighting for the whole thing. This thing was happening in our own country, and there's a different, with the borders and stuff. It's more borders, religion, and there's a lot more there, right? There's a lot more like condensed nonsense that was happening, whereas that was just happening in their own bit, and like Britain at the time, it wasn't like they weren't bombing France and shit, right? They weren't bombing the US. They weren't bombing other things. They were just bombing. It was more political, right? It was more condensed. But if you go with the Islamic thing, they're bombing fucking everyone. Like, they're legitimately they're shooting people in gay clubs in the US. They're bombing people. They're shooting people in France. They're running over people in trucks in Germany. That's a whole big different thing, right? It's not just one political agenda.
Yeah,
right. It's not just.
Let's back
It's
it up a
not
little.
just that they're pissed off at England, right?
No, it's got a bit of a political, like, Islam or Muslim have a bit of.
Oh yeah, it's because they weren't in control. Because you're
But
an Islamic,
anyways,
then you need to be purged.
Yeah, well, let's back it up a little
Right.
bit, and I would even include
And
the radical
keep it
Islamists as the ones that are grooming
Keep it going. I need a pee.
young white British girls and stuff, which is a big problem in the UK right now. So I would go ahead and include them along with that. All right, so now I don't know what to talk about. God. I'm typing. So I think anyone that I'm talking about the flag being flown upside down to somebody as well on here, because I posted the picture of it. So we're talking about how disrespectful it is, which I agree with. And, you know, it was disrespectful when other protests did it as well. There's been a couple. And it makes you look dumb. It makes you look dumb. It makes you look disrespectful. I don't have respect for you at this point or your movement. Oh, he's back. I hear him. He's back.
Right, so I'm gonna end this soon. What's the next one?
Yeah.
Do we have any more of these? Because I need to get this uploaded and shit.
We went past this. Stop. What are you doing? Just go down a little. Okay, right there. Oh, stop. Okay, we were just on the what the fuck am I reading? So the one below that. This is a collection of collection of people. When Bush was elected, I wasn't afraid. We'll get through this. I thought this time as a woman, as an American, I'm afraid. Amanda Williams is afraid.
I like
as a woman.
I'm a bad man, but I like when you do that with your voice. I like it. I don't know why. It's like, yay. It's a bit aggressive, and it just yeah, exactly.
I will never have anything but resistance to offer the lying, racist, sexual predator who illegitimately takes office today. Yeah. Thank you, Dan, for word slinging. Don't know whether to cry or vomit, because today all I know is he's #not my president. Probably should do both.
But he is he is your president. There's nothing you can do about it.
Okay, this person's name is an asshole. So, our president.
Our president is a cracker.
No, but this doesn't say
peanut
president.
butter as hair.
Yeah.
What?
I know, but this
It's a troll. It's a troll.
It is.
I think
thought
it's
it was
a troll.
funny. I thought it was funny though, but it was like our president is a cracker with peanut butter's hair. I just thought that was hilarious. The mental image was funny, so I put it up there.
Yep.
So that was my anyone. Okay, so we can move on to the next one.
I will do. As long as you put on that angry voice thing, I quite like it. It's weird. Quite like it. Oh, a bad man. Bad man.
Hitler would have been proud of Trump's speech. Dark, nationalistic, negative. #not my president. #resist. #the resistance. #resistance. #AMJoy. I don't know if they were listening to like the same speech that I was, but that was probably the least negative speech in the history of speeches.
Yeah. People.
You know, I don't think that they think nationalism is not a good thing, but it's good to like your nation. Oh, this is just a dumb flag. This is a dumb flag. There was protesters that had this symbol on signs as well in the thing. I feel like they don't understand that, so that's Soviet Russian hammer there in the middle of their gender thing. Soviet would
Soviet hammer.
Yeah, they got a Soviet hammer in the middle of this gender thing.
Gender.
The Soviet Union
It's
was
like a gender, but a gender thing with Soviet hammer and
the guy holding it is a gender bender.
Yeah, gender bender.
Yeah.
The thing that's with this is like, I'm pretty sure that the Soviet Union would not be okay with this, and they would not be okay with you or any of your genders.
That's
for that one out there. This is why this is dumb. You're dumb. This person's dumb.
It's really an authoritarian communist.
Yeah, but like still, they would not.
But
they would not have employed it.
understand what authoritarian communism. Like, it's like, I don't understand. It's like you don't understand what would happen to them under that hammer. Yeah. It's like you don't understand what would happen to them under the hammer. Like, that, none of this would happen. Anyway.
They definitely wouldn't have the freedom to create that flag, that's for sure. This is a terrifying speech.
Yeah, because
The biggest
it's
fear
of course it is.
all.
Of course it's her. Of course it's Laurie Penny. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Fucking.
The biggest cheer of all came when Trump promised to wipe out Islamic terrorism. Like, that's bad? Why? Like, why is that bad?
It's
Laurie?
terrorism good.
I didn't think it was. So I would think that we would want to wipe out all forms of terrorism.
Yeah,
personally.
which means, like, if you put Islamic there, it doesn't change it. It just means he wants to wipe out terrorism. And that's a bad thing. Like, what's your point? I think, yeah. Go Trump then. You're a fucking idiot. Oh, god damn it.
People cheered because they wanted that. Okay.
You will be.
If you thought you'd never see anything on TV as frightening as 9/11, this was it. But the consequences of this are far more damaging. This is the most disrespectful tweet I have seen all day. This guy, Doug Sanders, is absolutely retarded as fuck. Okay? This is retarded. Okay? I witnessed 9/11 on TV. Okay,
Yep.
I went to school when they first thought that it was still an accident that the first plane hit, and I saw.
I can tell you where I was when the first plane hit.
The first plane hit when I came into school, so it had already hit by the time I had gotten to school, but the news was reporting on it.
No, I was
there. You seen it, but
fucking seen it. No, because I know where I was and I know exactly when. Okay, I was in my mate's house. We were looking through to watch something. I think it was WF or something. We were going through the thing and CNN was there. I'm pretty sure it was CNN. And it, like, whoever it was, whatever media outlet it was, okay, the studio had, in the background, there was basically the Twin Towers, right? And it was an actual proper window. And we seen the plane, as the woman was speaking, we seen the plane hit the first tower. Like, live. Right? And we see it, we're like, what the fuck? Wait, what's that? And it's like, it's a plane. What the fuck? And then it hit the tower, right? And you're like, whoa, because we seen it before she did, like, because she was facing, like, our way instead of, like, and she ducked as soon as she heard the bang and the explosion. We seen this happen before she ducked, right? Obviously because of sound and stuff. That's how it works. We seen it happen, and then we seen her duck under the table, and we were like, what the fuck? That, like, holy shit. And we were just fixated. We were scanning channels, right? And it just so happened to to be on that channel at that time, and we were like, holy shit, like this is fucking live. If we're going to sit and that was it, we were fixated on what was going on. We're like, what the fuck just happened? Holy fucking shit. And then she got back up and she was like reporting on it. She was like she was as stunned as we were, and we were just sitting there just wondering what the fuck was going on, right? And once we had chilled out and sort of figured out sort of what was going on, we were skipping through channels. Every fucking channel, no matter what channel we went to, they had it up. They were fucking, it wasn't as live as that one, but they were reporting on what was going on. Every channel, complete, like 400 channels. Every single channel was reporting on the same shit. Like they all just rooted into the same fucking thing. And then we seen the fucking second one hit, and they were like, holy shit. And I was just like, it's World War III, man. I remember saying them, I remember saying, World War III, man. Whoever done this is getting fucked. Like whoever's done this is gonna get raped. Like that's America is gonna fuck them. Like it's World War III.
They did. I remember seeing the bombs and stuff lighting up friggin' the friggin' country. We did. We bombed them. Anyways, where I was is I went into school, and so my history teacher, my history was my first. History was my very first class, and I remember like that plane hitting and watching it, but the first plane had already hit, so this was just them covering it, and they think they're discussing on it might be an accident.
Yep.
Okay. And so I remember that, and I remember thinking,
they were still thinking. Hang on, they were still thinking Washington was an accident after the Twin Towers got hit. Was Washington got hit after?
This was just the first plane, and they were still thinking that it was like an accident. And then I remember sitting in my chair and thinking that
there was the second one, and then there was Washington.
No, let me finish. I listened to your story. Let me finish. So I remember sitting in my history class thinking like I'm witnessing history as it's happening right now, but they were still thinking it was an accident, so I was still thinking that it was perhaps an accident. And then I remember sitting in my desk. I can't remember what class I was in because we moved from class to class to class, and every class was us just watching the news.
Yep.
But I remember sitting there and seeing the second plane hit, and then knowing that this is an accident. One plane hitting, perhaps. Two planes hitting. No, and I was like shocked. I was because like in my lifetime, since I had been born, I was in peace. Okay, there wasn't any wars. I had never experienced any wars, and I knew that there was going to be a war now.
Yep, that's the same thing. It's the same thing I had. I was like, holy shit. Yes, it's going to go fucking nuts. Whoever done this is going to get fucked. Like, I thought it would be World War III. Honestly, I was like, it's going to be World War III, man. Like, whoever's done this is going to get fucking ripped. Like America's going to go fucking nuts. And, like, I don't know who, like, we would ally with them. That's guaranteed. Right? Most of Europe would be with the US, so whoever's done this is going to get raped. Like, it's going to be a world war, because if it's like Russia or China, that's it. That's your world war, right? Because most of Europe is with the US, right? So you've got your US, and you've got most of Europe, and then you've got like Russia and China. That's your world war right there. I was like, this is World War III, man. It's World War III. And it turns out that it's fucking Islamic terrorists. And like, so, yeah, we're going to go fuck over Iraq. And it's like, Are you sure they're from Iraq? Not really.
But first,
Maybe we should
we
have had
didn't
better
do-
security for this not to happen. It's like, well, why didn't you? If terrorists can get a hold of 2 planes and take out shit, why didn't you
Security's
fight that?
probably like too much now. Like, but
Security is retarded. No, it's
Yeah,
retarded.
well,
It's not
what I
that
was
it's too
gonna say-
much. It's that it's retarded.
no,
And
I was saying like
it messed up.
they really like hyped everything up. We did like fuck up the people that did this stuff. We did, but our problem
totally.
was saying our problem was like, oh well, we're already over here, so let's go get some oil too. Like, how about no? I think we should have like bombed the shit out of them and left.
No,
the
but
first place.
no,
the first one.
no, but you can't.
Retaliate for the attacks, and then not move on to freaking other countries with oil and shit.
Problem with terrorists is terrorists are part of the population. You can't have a war with terrorists. It's not a thing. If you have a war with terrorists, you have a war with the people. Because they're the same. They blend into each other. It's the same thing. You can't have a war with terrorists.
You can have a war with the person responsible behind the terrorist attack.
Right, but
Which we
prove
did.
it.
They did.
No, you didn't.
It was
You just bombed it. You just bombed shit and made it worse.
No, we didn't make it worse to begin with.
No,
we
you
made it
definitely.
worse. We made it worse by going to other places
No.
and
No, you
under
made it
false
worse.
pretenses of
No.
not
it doesn't-
look. Listen to me. We did not make it worse the first time. We did what we were supposed to do. We did what we should have done. Okay. What I'm saying is we made it worse, the situation worse by going to other places under false pretenses of weapons or whatever, of mass destruction, and it's actually we just wanted oil type thing.
But that was the first place you went.
That wasn't the first place we went.
Did you not go to Iraq? Was Iraq not the first place you went to?
No, I'm
Who
pretty
was
sure it
the first
wasn't.
place you went to? I'm pretty sure it was.
Let me look it up. Let me look it up. I'll look it up. Because we like
Pretty sure it
stayed and everything is what I'm saying. The problem was, and we even went to like other places, and that was the problem. Okay.
Pretty sure Iraq was the first place you started on. I'm pretty sure on this. I'm fucking positive.
Okay, give me a second. Look. No, it wasn't Iraq. It was Afghanistan.
Okay.
And then us going into Iraq was the thing we should not have done. Okay, that was the part we should not have done. Afghanistan, we should have done Afghanistan, and that was it.
Yep.
Okay. So, anyways, we can move on to this.
I thought it was the opposite way about. I thought it was the opposite way about. I thought you'd done Iraq and then Afghanistan. But,
No. Okay.
well, that's just her screaming.
Oh yeah, that's just her screaming. So is that it then? After that person?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, basically. I just had like some things here. They were being dumb. So yeah, that was it. And this is just like some of the things. Whereas will Donald Trump be assassinated, outed, or impeached? They started a petition to try to like have him impeached and stuff like already. Like
I know they're retarded.
They are.
I know. Right. So I can stop the stream. And I'll upload it. So YouTube got this episode for free. So fuck you guys. This is shit. But I'm gonna upload it anyway, and I'm gonna do the shit. So it's goodbye from me, and I'm pretty sure it's a goodbye from Dad.
Yes, a goodbye from me as well.
Yes. Right, done. I'm gonna upload the recording. Bye, faggots.